Welcome to PBKC Streaming Live. Streaming Live. Streaming live, West Palm Beach, Florida.
Testing. Hello, everybody. How we doing here?
Hello. Just imagine if I was. Oh no, no, it's a cards.
That's our new intro, by the way. Welcome. Tonight, Friday night. Although this is our daytime tournament, we have our Friday night regular daytime 130 deep stack 10K guarantee buy-in. Sorry, 10K guarantee, $130 buy-in. Now, today's tournament specifically had 158 players.
Yeah, not bad.
Crushing our usual guarantee for a total of 15,800.
Right.
First place in the 4,200 range, all the way down to final table, 9th place, 380.
Okay.
And everything in between.
Right.
How we doing today, Octay? How we doing?
Did you say octane? You
No,
know
I said
oak.
I said oak.
Tie.
I said octane. You know, I put octane in my car
octane.
today.
That's a new one.
I was late, so I had to run fast. Octane.
Oak tie. You can call me Oak for short.
No. Just Tay is good.
Oak tree.
How about Oak Tree?
Do you know where Oak tree came from, though?
Oak Tree. Where
Yeah,
it came
it's
from
a high school nickname. It was like a big brick house for teenagers. So someone goes, "You're not an oak tie, man. You're an oak tree." And I was like, "All right."
and it's stuck
And
ever since.
for those people they were calling oak tree.
I
Not ever
kinda like
since.
that.
It kind of went away. And then I tried to bring it back. I know.
Trees. I used to have a nickname called Del Trio back in high school, so it's kind of
Oh,
similar.
hey.
Actually, don't remember where it came from, but I just know that my friends called me Trio.
Right.
Del Tree.
So we got graphics here without the cards. We got an image of the table.
Oh no.
How about that? Somebody will flick.
No.
There it is.
Here we go. We are
Woo!
live and back in action.
Seat
Maybe
5,
we were
Pocket
just-
Kings for the first hand.
That's a
One.
good way to
Wow.
start.
What a great start for Pocket Kings. You get excited. I dealt the cooler last night, though. Kings to aces.
Meanwhile,
Oh.
I do believe that's Dave in the 4 seat who looks like he made it 25-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Or is that 30? That could be 30, and King's going to flat
Flat
call.
Sneaky.
I was just going to say, he's laying the trap. We got, right off the bat, we're laying traps.
Who folds ace-jack to a limp? What the?
No, it was a raise and a call still.
Oh,
Late
okay.
position ace-jack. I could see it going either way. I mean, it's... I could see
Question
the
was it-
raise, the fold,
Don't-
or the limp. I could see all three of those options. Ace-jack, it's, it's...
I don't want to lose the first hand.
No, you're not wrong. I also... I'm not a big fan of playing the first hand of a final table tournament. But,
Really?
everybody... Yeah, that's just me.
Really?
That's just me.
That's a superstitious.
I mean, kings, obviously, I'm okay with.
yeah.
I feel like ace-jack with a bunch of action in front of you, folding is optional.
Yeah.
It's optimal. I don't mind the raise, the fold, or the call. Like, a 3-bet would, I think, could have been also been, it would have been bad timing.
Yeah.
But I think it could have been warranted here.
Right. Right. He's setting the tempo with 8-6 is creative. I love the play. And a flop like this, see, the ace would have won. See, I mean, I told
yeah,
you why
don't
you
think-
folded ace jack.
You don't
I
think
knew it.
A king 8 or 6 could hit the turn, bud? What? This, you already know this hand's not over yet.
Yeah, he hits a piece of the board. He's going to
Did he
lead
just
out
continue?
here. 60K.
He just continued.
Yeah.
I like it.
Now what does Kings do? Kings always saying to themselves, oh, my God, ace magnets.
Always an ace. I want to say he's going to either fold or call. I don't see raising being an option here.
Not
He's
a
gonna
smart
fold or
option.
call.
It's a possibility. Not a smart option.
Well, realistically.
We'll see if you – no, he did.
Those are yellow chips.
So, see?
Those are calling chips. Those are calling chips. All right, there's the
Oh,
call
yeah.
button. Man.
The fake okie dokie I'm going to raise is just
Look
flat
at
call.
Howard here. Are the graphics right? Howard with queen high?
Questionable.
He's not. Listen, he's getting He's getting tricky, I think. He's feeling very optimistic for this turn card.
He tried to put in 55, and Daisy was like, listen, you need another
discounts.
5K.
I thought he thought he had the.
No,
he
now
was
he's got a
discount.
piece.
He has 4 outs now, and the king. I told you a king's set of kings. How is Jack doing now, bud? Remember that? Remember we talked about this?
Well, ace jack, if I played it, would never seen that turn card. So
You got a good point. You're just gonna jam 600K on the
yeah,
on the
to take
flop?
that and scoop it down. Absolutely. Yeah.
I think it would have worked.
I don't slow play
Dude,
those.
look at Howard. Howard's going for it.
Can't be right? Queen 10 cannot
You
be
think-
correct.
What if he has ace 10 or ace queen?
No, he
And
could be going for that gut shot.
I-
Jack. Jack.
I mean,
Jack.
I feel like there's a possibility.
Maybe he misread
Does he
his-
make a move?
No,
Does he
no.
make a move? Oh,
Kings went all in.
jammed all in.
And
See,
he
he snap called.
snaps.
See, he snap called. It's
All right,
not
let's
queen
see.
high.
Yeah,
Howard
we-
does not have
let's
queen
see
high.
what he
But what does he
has.
have? He have it's ace queen.
Ace
or something.
queen.
It's highly likely
See,
to be
turn
ace
it
queen.
over. Don't be slow.
Well,
He wants
well, the
to.
kings.
Ace Jack.
Okay, ace jack is not the kings. So.
All
Alright,
right. So guess
oh my
what we
God.
did?
Are-
We
are-
registered all those
all
cards.
those cards are they incorrect?
For ace 10
It's
versus
ace
ace
10
Jack.
versus ace jack.
Where did the
Alright,
set of kings come from?
The way the hands play, it makes more sense the way it all played out.
It makes
Second of
sense,
all-
but it doesn't. My commentating's completely off now, right? It's like I
Maybe
don't
we
know
should
what I'm
hold
talking
off
about.
on talking about cards until the end of the hand,
Oh
possibly.
my goodness, that's interesting. How about that? So that's kind of a light call though.
Just
The
a
call
little
off.
technical difficulties here.
Even still,
Well,
all
look
right.
at
Let's
it. Oh,
rewind the
I thought Howard had ace 10 of clubs, of
Right.
which a lot of it would have made more sense. I think Howard just said, I'm just going to take this hand to the grave.
Maybe he had a dinner date to go to. We don't know, right?
Possibly. His wife was waiting at home,
It's like-
and he
he's
said,
like,
I
"You
gotta
know
go.
what?
I'm going to double up, or I'm going to go big or go home.
That guy bluffs all the time. He cannot have a hand here.
There is always the there could have been some hands before this
Prior
round
to
table
that
that
that we
they
don't
played
know
together
about?
that we didn't see.
True.
And therefore Howard said, I don't like this kid's face or something. I don't know. He bluffed me, an hour ago. Maybe he's going to try and get him back. Maybe he thought this was the hand.
That's
Either way, we got Howard, our 9th place finisher. He's going to take home $380
380. Had
for
him
his
covered.
day.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's
You
gonna
worked
be a
so hard to
big-
get to the final table. You worked so hard.
That's a big
And
hand
then
for
one hand.
I think that was Anthony, I believe was his name, and that's a big hand for Anthony
Yeah.
right off the rip.
Right.
It's a big double up
It
because
was
they,
only
they were
one
both
pair.
they were both healthy stacked too. They were both had to be at least 300
Right.
deep.
Right.
So
Here's
big
this-
hand for Anthony. To
There's
start
another
the string.
scenario. There's a shortest stacker on the table though. You never should make that move, or in
Well,
my opinion,
yeah.
even if someone's bluffing, let them bluff.
The
Let them
correct
bluff.
terminology is ICM suicide.
Okay, there we go.
So ICM suicide
And he's
does
loving
happen
it.
sometimes. There
And
we
I think
go.
it's Howard on his phone.
Okay, we got names updated as possible. We got chip stacks updated.
Yeah,
Let's
Howard's got
see.
5K in chips. All in. He's all in.
And
And then he texts his
I'm,
friend.
I'm going
Maul.
to I'm going to assume that just the numbers were off by 5K, possibly. Howard is no longer with us.
This is great. I hear what you're saying. Right. Was Howard in C2? Is that what we're saying?
Correct. Howard is a
It's
C2.
the dealer button.
The graphic says he had. It's a dead button, obviously.
Right.
And
No, he's out.
doesn't have 5K chips left. I just think the numbers were incorrectly whatever it is.
Yeah, production is playing catch up, guys.
It'll be
just
fine.
to let you know.
Uh,
Just
everything
be
will
patient.
be fine.
Yeah.
Just right now, it's a little bit off.
Everyone,
This
let's
is
go.
why-
Woosa!
I know. Honestly, I'm a little scared to talk about hands yet because
Because we're off?
we don't know if they're well. We're gonna need to see a couple more hands being flipped over.
Oh, okay.
Before. See, here we go. It says Luke here with a 9-4 offsuit. Oh, I guess it could be. It could be potentially because it's blind versus blind, but I'm scared to commentate on it until I know for sure.
Correctly. Listen,
I don't want to say what is he doing.
There
and
should
then
be, like, one of
realizing
those-
He had aces.
ticker tape disclosures on the bottom.
Ah, yes. So let's.
Viewers'
so
comments.
The fine print for today is that we may or may not have the correct.
He's
info,
got a straight,
but
guys.
he may or may not have a straight right now. To be honest with you, he may or may not have a straight, and if that's possible, they both have a straight, and that means Dave has the ace, and that would mean Luke has a 9. So this could be very
Yeah.
unfortunate
Yeah.
for Luke.
Bottom end straight. But you know
I
what?
mean, I think if he bets again, it's looking like probably the graphics are correct. I would assume.
Well, Dave is definitely posturing as
Oh,
if.
he checked.
Well, no, Luke checked.
He's in check
Dave,
call mode. Wait.
It went check.
Wait. Oh, there's a flush. I was wondering why he checked the nuts on
Yeah.
the river, but
it's okay.
there's a
The cards are
flush.
right. You got them right.
A7.
Yeah.
Good. Looks good. I didn't see. We didn't see Luke's hand.
Ching. No, we did not.
Okay, so far so good.
Yeah, there it is. 9-4. They're right.
Oh, we're back. We're back, baby. Let's go.
Hand number 2 is correct.
All right.
Check it off.
Feels good.
Bink.
Except for technically it said Howard had 5K in chips. So other
All
than that,
right.
everything was good. Let's
Lucas
go,
has-
Lucas. We got somebody rooting for Lucas in the chat. Let's go. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was about to say we finally got
got-
someone in the chat. We
I
know it's last couple of weeks have been a little quiet. People,
OMG, it's Luopa. How we doing? Is this final table? Yes. Crazy VT boy. We are at the final table here at Friday's daytime tournament.
not only with the final table, we're down to the final 8. 8 players left in this 130 buy-in 10K guarantee that we crush every week. Next week we won't be for this event. We'll have the Moneymaker Tour here.
Starting next week on the 15th.
Yes, right after
Event
Valentine's Day.
on the 15th.
Don't forget to get your loved one some flour candies. That way you can play some more poker.
Or buy them for yourself. If you don't have a loved one.
Or
why
the
not?
yeah, that's true. We will be open.
Support consumerism. I almost said communism.
Support communism. Come to the.
You know what I meant.
I'm not repeating that.
Kennel Club does not.
Oh, you're in New Hampshire. Look at this. From around the world. I love it.
Watching my little bro up in New Hampshire. Nice little
Word
bro.
up.
All right, little bro. I'm rooting for him too now.
Persuade me. Persuade me.
We always love to see support from the chat.
Yeah.
Tell us who you're rooting for. Here we have Luke in another hand. He raised on the button, looks like. He hit the min click to 30 with ace-10, pretty standard. Dave going to defend on the small blind with ace-7 off. He's got the chips to do so. Everybody misses, and it still says Howard's all in with 5K. That's interesting.
Howard's going to make
It's okay.
He's going to make the trophy.
So as Oaktai mentioned, we did have a casualty already in the first hand. We had a semi-cooler, ace-jack versus ace-10 on an ace-high flop. They get it in. They get a lot of chips in on the flop on the turn, and on the river it was all in and call. So we already are down to our final 8. Here we have Lucas being all in with the ace-10. Good move from him. When it's checked to him, he smelled weakness and just stomped on it.
I smell some fear.
Listen, man, when you smell fear, you gotta attack.
They say bees smell fear. Is that a funny thing? Bees? Do you believe that?
I've been stung by bees before. It's not a fun experience.
They knew you were afraid of them?
It's possible that they knew I was scared.
This guy's afraid.
If I can see him coming, I'm going to be scared. If I don't see him coming, I don't know. Maybe okay.
Yeah. And it's, I love how people or beekeepers can, like, go into the hive nest without, like, the whole bee suit. Like, how do you...
I'm the beekeeper. I mean...
Oh, there's a movie, too.
Jason Statham.
We're plugging movies now.
It was the first thing that popped out of my head.
That's great. And how to know that you thought that, though?
I'm
That's
just
the
a
funny...
beekeeper. Like, he's always a dude who, like, retired from his life of being a CIA agent
Right.
or whatever it is, and he's always, like,
He's
coming
got that
back.
roll down, Pat. That's smart.
I'm the beekeeper.
Stay in your
now.
lane. Stay in...
Okay, I'll come out of retirement.
I-
Anyways, I don't know where I got sidetracked.
That was great, yeah.
I've watched one too many Jason Statham movies.
Oh, look at West Palm Beach. Mick, what's up, buddy? Thanks for joining us in the chat. Here we
Nick
are.
D from West Palm Beach, rooting
Nick
for Anthony.
D.
Yeah, Anthony with a massive chip lead, it looks like right now, because he doubled up literally the first hand.
Yeah.
On the final table, so he's feeling good.
Literally.
Literally.
The first hand.
Yeah, look at him. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now he's got to have close to a mil right there is what I'm looking at.
Feeling good, you know, when
Anywhere from like 9 and change to a mil up, sure.
and if you think about it, he turned his hand into a bluff because all he had was ace jack.
One pair on the river.
And he got he got called by ace 10. Like, wow,
Snap
what are the
call.
odds?
Snap call.
I know.
Howard,
So,
I believe Howard thought he had him dead to rights, or he just was like, I'm going with this hand.
two
Like, all
possibilities
the way
right
to
there.
the
The
end.
mindset here is that A, this person is bluffing, or B, I thought I had two pairs.
It's possible.
Oops.
Look down at my hand. You know, I've done that. Look down at my hand like that.
we all
Don't
have.
two pair anymore.
I've done worse. I played a 36-hour session once, a live
Oh,
cash
boy.
game, 36 hours. And on the river, guy goes 200, and I go, call. And then I looked at my whole cards. I'm like, what is this?
These are.
This is ace 9. This does not compete. This is not
there's
part
no
of the
ace
board.
Or no 9.
It was so bad. It was a complete break air ball. It was
I
like
think you learned a lesson. That
I
day.
racked up my chips and left.
36. I don't think I did more than I've done like a 16 or 18-hour session max. Back when I was a young lad.
Okay, so the most I've ever done was close to 48 hours when
You're
we had the
insane.
bad beat.
You're insane.
Listen, the most I've ever lost to in a 48-hour session, and it wasn't because I was playing bad. It was just because I was playing small pairs and suited connectors,
Oh,
trying
you're
to
playing
catch
for the bad beat.
for the bad
Oh, my
beat. That's
good
all I was playing.
Lord. Okay, so I hope you learned another lesson.
Oh, it was a horrible lesson. It was the worst.
Oh,
It was the worst 2 days of my life. It was just
Yeah.
call, fold, call, not connecting on
40.
anything.
Okay, first of all, 48 is a lot of hours.
It was sleeping on the table. It was horrible.
no
it was
shot.
it
Yeah.
was terrible. And right, it never paid off because I didn't win it.
Honestly, I'd rather be. I think if you were drinking, you'd have a better chance.
I think you're right.
if you're that long of a set. Your body doesn't your body just shuts down.
No,
at
but I
some
wasn't
point.
playing. I wasn't using my mind. I wasn't.
Of course not. It's impossible at that. But your mind is mush after that.
I understand, but I wasn't trying to play
24
poker though. I was trying to play connect the cards. Like
No, you were playing for the bad beat.
right, these two. No
I mean, like,
no
I think
bad
you
beat.
know-
Was it? It was
You know now how terrible that is.
It's horrible.
I mean, obviously, hey, I'm trying to hit the bad beat for 500K or whatever it was probably back then.
yeah,
I'm
it was
sure.
it was
Yeah, of
560,000. So
It makes sense.
I was trying to win
But it's a
200K.
terrible idea. It makes sense, but
And the logic behind that was it can happen to anyone. It might as well happen to me.
what did we learn?
It
didn't happen.
Yeah, that's what we learned.
Yeah.
Fun times.
Good times. Good
Yeah,
times.
but see,
I
look,
remember
bad
I was-
decisions makes for good stories.
Yeah,
That's
you're not
all.
wrong.
That's what I'm
it.
trying to
That's all you
say.
get. That's all you get from it.
So people in the chat, if you want to know if I put my time in, I put my time in this game,
My man has put in his hours.
and I still don't have a bracelet though. I gotta get it. I need a WSOP ring. I need a WSOP
A buddy of mine
bracelet.
a buddy of mine just won a ring
Sweet.
last week ago.
Awesome. See,
Yeah.
it can happen.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Did you hit him up for 500? Of
course not.
Can I borrow
I
200
haven't talked
bucks?
to him in years. I'm still happy for him. I'm so proud of him.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what you should be though. Listen,
Yeah, of course.
there's enough out there for everybody.
Of course.
And here we have a player who's all in.
Rich, the short stack on the
At
button.
this moment, Rich has waited for the button to play Queen Jack suited.
He's got what, 3 bigs, 4.5 bigs.
I love it. I love it. This is a beautiful
You're
hand
not
to
gonna
get in
much
with.
better than that. You might as well take it.
Well,
I mean, unfortunately, he's going to see the bad news. But
if Luke calls, but Luke doesn't call.
Luke's going to step out the way, which means Nate probably has a bigger hand. Let's be honest. Nate probably has ace high, ace 10 or better. I'm
We get to,
assuming.
luckily for us, we get to see it, so we don't have to worry about the graphics.
Jack,
Say.
and then the mystery hand is something. It's still a mystery.
If Nate has like
we're
9-10 offsuit, Luke's gonna be
Oh,
so
man.
upset that he folded there. It's King 8 versus Queen Jack, and an ace
Boy.
ace 8
The 8
flop.
hits. The 8 hits.
He didn't need the 8 though. He
no,
just had
no, but King Jack would have sucked out on the
King
river.
Jack would have won.
It would
Yeah.
suck out, resuck out. I love those. Suck out on the flop, resuck out on the river.
Right.
Aces and kings with a
Right.
jack. Lucas looking like I should have took that one down. I mean, it wasn't a huge pot. It was about 100K. But every chip counts at this final table, man.
Let me ask you, Luke. What happened here was that Rich went all in. Did there was an isolation raise or just a flat call?
I believe I didn't
Because
see
why
what
would Luke
happened.
fold there? Would it just
I think he limped,
right?
maybe with the intention to play the hand, and then it went all in. And
It has
either
to be a re-raise.
it was either a re-raise or
Where's
a
the
call.
rewind button?
We need one of those. We need to and then we can see exactly what just happened.
Right.
So let's assume that a re-raise happened. It'd be easier for King Jack
Makes
to fold.
sense. Yeah, absolutely.
Or if it went raise all in call, maybe Luke was just like, I don't want to play his hand out of, or maybe he wasn't out of
He was in position.
I don't know.
Okay. We're doing a lot of
trying to-
speculation here
yeah.
today.
You know,
Is
you
it going to
gotta-
rain outside tonight? I think.
It actually looks like it. It's dark clouds out there.
Oh, there was a re-raise. See? Thanks for chiming in the
Was
chat.
re-raise.
Was the re-raise? It had to be.
It
It made
was-
sense to us.
It makes more sense in that instance that
Yeah.
he would have folded to, because he limped and decided maybe he wanted to get trappy with it.
Right, because you are definitely,
But-
with suited connectors, like suited gappers like that, you're definitely priced in the call.
It's a pretty looking hand, King Jack, but final table tournament, it's okay to.
What does he get for 8th
ICM.
place, Rich?
ICM says you
ICM.
might want to let them battle it out and
Correct,
make money when you
correct.
ladder up. So, anyways, back to the payouts. Who was that on the button? That was Rich.
Rich.
Rich got 8th place,
Yeah.
$477.
Okay.
Good job, Rich, today.
Hopefully there's only one bullet.
See him in the next one. Yeah, touche.
If I
Hey,
fired 5
listen,
bullets,
Three bullets, you got your money back.
which is a win if you can get your money back.
Hey, made like 60 bucks.
Here's a flop. 4 deuce 6. Very interesting.
Pretty good
Rainbow.
flop for threes, actually.
Yeah, great for threes.
Anthony out of position. Can't be
Yeah.
a good spot.
Even though he's a chip leader, it says he has
We know
800K.
we know Jason likes to work his stack and his position. He's got both of them.
Yeah. Interesting. Anthony's giving that look, oosku look. Like, what are you doing in my pot, sir?
That's the Norm Macdonald, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this
Look.
move.
Did he
Anthony
go?
says, I don't believe you. My stack is bigger, and my hand is better.
Wow.
I like it. Good move from Anthony.
That's great skill right
That's a great
there, right?
move.
See, we take that luck factor out of the scenario. We
great
put
move.
the whole skill factor.
Take down to 80K.
Good
plus
read.
The pot. Yeah.
Looked over at his player, and he
The
said,
rich get richer.
"You trying to steal from the button, boy? Not on my watch."
Good read by Anthony. Good move. Good timing. All those things.
Wow.
Very well.
And the
Very
young
well played.
kid gets one. Anthony, if you were in the shades, he might not have done that, but you had the shades on your forehead. Not Anthony. Right.
Jason. Jason? Yeah, Jason.
Threes are good, baby. Yes, they are. So, you know, and here's the thing. It's interesting because we could see that he had a pair and it was ahead. But at that position, you don't really need. I mean, I always say this to people. It's not exactly what you have, is what you're representing that you have.
Of course.
So there are levels to poker where you can say, well, he might have a pair, but.
And again, there's other factors involved. Like Anthony
right.
had more chips,
Correct.
so him going all in doesn't put him at risk.
Right.
It's a very well-timed aggressive play that.
Yeah.
With not a lot of risk, he was only risking maybe a quarter of a stack at that point.
Right. The risk versus reward. Ace King is a hand I sometimes can go bust with on a tournament.
Sometimes.
I'm just putting it out there.
I think it's a good thing I haven't bet my house on it because I will lose my house.
No house.
I don't have a house.
Why are you sleeping in the car? Well, you know, I stuck to my guns.
Ace King. just Ace King, you know.
Ace King is worth them all. And, you know, it's overrated. It's a hand that's overrated. However, it's such a powerful hand. People underrate it, too, as well, when they say that it's just Ace King, it's only Ace High. No, it's more than that.
I mean, in a tournament,
in
the late stage of a tournament, I will take Ace King all day. I
Yeah.
don't really like it in the beginning stages. I don't really like it in the cash game.
Right.
Late stage of tournament, it's a very strong hand.
Very strong.
And it's very late stage of
It's
tournament.
honorable. It's honorable. If I get busted with Ace King, I don't.
You're really only scared of aces or kings.
Yeah.
You're flipping with all the pairs.
And how about
it's very
this?
likely to get Ace King.
Not to cut you off here.
Does Jason have Jack 10
Ooh,
or
Ace
Jack
King's
Jack?
all
Ooh,
in
he
with
has
pair of
10.
tens.
Okay, it makes more sense.
Yes.
It makes a little bit more sense. We're off to a flip. We're off to the flip. Let's see. What are you betting on? You bet on the Ace King? You
I
bet on
am.
the pair?
I'm putting my money on
All right,
Ace
I'll take
King.
the 10.
All
I'll
right.
take the 10. Friendly bet. Let's go.
$2.
Friendly bet. Ah, $2.
It's worth the lottery
no,
ticket.
I can't.
You can't.
I can't.
Oh, you should have.
No.
Oh, wow.
I'm down $2. I should have bet the $2.
Oh, man. You know how he did that, right?
I can't. I said I was broke.
Jason got out of his seat. That's a tactical play when you're all
you
in.
increase equity every time you stand up.
You stand up
It increases
and you
equity
say good hand. You got to say good hand.
Everybody knows that.
Oh.
You stand up, you walk away, you go, nice hand, nice hand. It increases your equity by about 50%. So Jason knew that. He took advantage of the scenario. And boom, banks it on the river.
So it's it's great.
That's pretty funny.
Oh, my God.
I lost it. Well, I won the gentleman's bet, but
You
I lost out on $2.
You did,
man.
that's
I
right,
should have
yeah.
bet the $2. No, but as soon as you said that, I looked at the flop.
I
And
saw you cheated.
I'm like,
No, never mind.
I'm betting $2 on a 2-outer. I won't even do that.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, results-oriented would have got me there. Ah, that's funny.
And that's why you shouldn't play Ace King for all your chips. I'm going
Going back to it.
I'm going against what I just said earlier, which is hypocritical. No.
So
it's
funny.
it's a hand that you definitely, there's a little bit of laughter there. Sometimes you can see the funny side of a hand. You're never happy when your hand gets cracked when you flop a top pair. It's like
tournament poker is not much you can do there. Ace King versus 10s is a very common scenario. Very
Yeah.
common flip. I mean, I don't mind being on either side of that scenario. Depends on my chip stack, actually. If I have the more chips, I want the Ace King. Is that, you know what I'm saying?
I do.
If I have the shorter stack, I'd like the pair.
Yeah.
But then again, if I don't know, if I'm the short stack, I've been waiting for Ace King, basically. Like, it's hard to
If
certain
you
scenarios.
play tournaments and you play them enough, sometimes you can go card dead for hours and not come up with a hand. And the worst thing in a poker tournament is to let your stack get blinded down
It's true.
by the antes and blinds. And they're at 5K, 10K now because
Right.
It's early on in this tournament. However, sometimes we're here at 10K, 20K.
The times that I've been very proud of myself is when I didn't have cards and I was short stack, but I was still making moves and getting them through.
Yes.
Like a hand let's say you have a very short stack in King 9, either offsuit or suited. It's folded 2, you make the all in. Hopefully everybody folds. Then you take down some blinds.
Yes.
Those are the times that are very tricky when you maneuver a short stack with no cards. It's
Right.
very difficult. But again, like you said, you can't just fold hands.
No.
Sometimes you're gonna move in with Jack 9.
Yeah, because you don't
King
give yourself an
9,
opportunity
King
to win
10
it if your mindset is to win
gotta make
this
moves.
tournament. Right. Everyone plays differently. Some people are just happy to get to the final tip, get cash. You get cash, you're happy.
Course,
Hey,
of
that's
course.
all great, So whatever strategy fits your boat, I'm with it.
You're right. There are many different ways to take things down, but like we were talking about, it's very difficult to win a tournament if you don't have cards and you're not making moves. Those two things put together. Recipe for disaster.
Tournaments are not fun when cards don't go your way. But here's Anthony, who's picking up a pair.
Speaking of, he's got
Catching
pair
cards.
with the 2 kings and 10s with a flush draw.
Yeah, nice turn card.
I wonder if Nate I wonder what Anthony's image is because it looks like people have been looking him up. You know what I mean?
That's right. Yeah,
It
because
seems it's very possible Anthony has a very aggressive image, and just people don't believe him, like Howard and like maybe Nate right now doesn't believe him.
Nate was in position. He had some chips to play with. You always.
I kind of think this. If he was looking him up on the flop, I think Nate's going to shut down.
We are very distrusting people as poker players, right?
Poker players. You
Like,
can't trust anybody in the poker world. Yeah, Nate correctly lays it down.
This time.
Antoine 420 or Antoine 420. Either way. Antoine 420. Antoine 420.
I guess there has to be a reference to something of the 420 scenario.
I wonder what that's from.
I still think it's going to rank to that. Just putting my money out there. Are you a gambling man? If so, download our app.
Do we have? Oh yeah, we do have an app. We're promoting it.
Are we promoting it?
Yeah,
Are
it's
we,
an app.
are we
We're
still allowed to promote it?
It's
Super Bowl's
literally
coming
on
up.
our shirts.
It's definitely on our shirts. Ask me where betting is here. Sports betting is here now.
Is it here? Technically, no, but you can do it on your phone.
Yeah. Oh, well, I mean, you got the little right when I see
we
that
are promoting.
the
Even when we're
QR
not
code
saying-
behind them.
Even when we're not saying anything, we're promoting.
Absolutely. I'm taking my no regret $100 bet for
What is it? PBCKennelClub.com/something.
Peanut butter jelly kennel club. pbkennelclub.com. That's what our website is.
.com?
You didn't know that?
Is there a slash though?
There's no slash.
Slash-
It's a dot.
Is it? No.
pbkennelclub.com.
No, that's okay. But what I'm saying is the Hard Rock Bet thingy. Is this another one?
No.
All right, we'll find out later.
Yeah.
When I do see it, I'll let you know.
Yeah.
Here's a hand.
I like you. You got you saying it now. Back to poker, folks.
I'm so distracted because it says it right there, right by Lucas's head.
Move, Lucas.
I
Move,
know. Can you just
move
move
your
like
head.
2 inches to your left, my right?
It's so easy. That's the thing. Another thing about poker.
Oh, there it is. .com/Hard Rock Bet probably. It's probably Hard Rock Bet. I'm assuming. All right, so we had a bet and a call and a raise and a fold. There we go.
I like it. That was a great update right there. That, my
Nate flop
friend.
top pair.
Yeah.
I think Dave was defending his blind.
You know the funny thing of all the seats, this seat one is the best one when someone gets on their phone to get to it.
Hopefully they're not
eavesdrop.
looking at something.
That's what I'm
they're
saying.
looking at something
They
interesting.
do it all the
I
time.
think
It's
Kim
the clearest
I think
cut.
Kim is going to avoid the risque stuff.
Yeah. I think I would correct you on that assumption, sir.
If I had to guess.
No, it's a good read.
Good read.
Good read.
I don't
Poker is giving you some skills in life that can help you
Yeah.
when making decisions.
Yeah.
That's a good read.
Math, reading.
No, not
No,
reading.
like reading people skills. I understand what you're trying to say. Reading people.
Can you
of
write that
course.
over again so I can read it?
Raise.
He's been
27.
quiet. He's been quiet. Interesting factor when you are tight like that and you finally put out a bet, though.
Oh, that's other Dave. Okay, Dave versus Dave. We have Dave on Dave action.
Right, Dave and Dave.
Sorry, you were saying?
No,
Talking about
I'm
stuff?
well. There's no initials for the last four, so I mean they both have the same hand, both have the same name. Who plays it the best? Here's all in bet.
This is going to be an interesting.
Yeah, first person go take a stab at it. And Anthony gets out, he
I
rubs
like
his
it. Anthony,
eyes,
he
like-
didn't think about it for too long. Shows the Ace-Jack folds. He's going to show the Ace-Jack and win.
Wow.
Dave folds Ace-Jack and
Yes,
loses.
correct.
Dave shows Ace-Jack and wins. Dave won.
Right.
Also, Dave lost. But at the same time,
Dave's the winner.
Dave. Dave
Good
versus
job, Dave.
I hope we can do that again sometime.
Give him back the red button. You can't keep the red button. Give back the red button.
Oh, Dave's going to keep the red
well,
button.
you can't keep it if you want to.
He's got it right next to his stack.
He's all in again.
I wonder if.
Hector's pretty
I was
clean
just
on
going to say,
keeping it up,
I wonder if Hector's going to notice. Let's see. There you go.
No!
Oh, pump fake. I thought he had it.
I thought he would too.
Nope. He needs new glasses. Come on. Race. 30-ish?
30-ish. Hand number 12. We saw Nate earlier in a hand with ace 8 of diamonds. Now he's playing 8, 9 of spades. Ah,
There
there
it
it is.
is.
He's all
Dave
in again.
says,
There it
"No
is.
way!
Oh, he
Let's
knew something we
go."
didn't know. I'm all in. Tens have been good so far on this
He
table.
knew he was going to get a hand.
That was interesting, and I
That
had a
was pretty
feeling.
interesting, yeah.
I swear to you, I had a feeling he
That's
was going to
crazy.
use that button in this hand. I did.
Now, if you're Nate, what do you think you do here? It's about half your stack.
You fold. That's what
Well,
you
of
do.
course. Of course you
I
fold,
can't
but
call. Read the lips. I'm probably this much
I'm
smaller
this
than you
close.
are.
This close. I'm not going to fold next time.
I love those videos when they have those bad reading.
Bad mouth reading. They're so good.
funny.
Yeah.
We
the
could
NFL,
do that.
the NBA. Oh, we could do that one.
You can't hear what they're saying on the table. We're just gonna make stuff up. How about we go to dinner right now? I don't know about dinner, but lunch is good. I had lunch today. The pizza here is pretty good. I promise you guys, I don't do drugs, but maybe I should start.
Maybe you should. Maybe it'd be fun. Never mind. We do not condone drugs here at the Palm Beach Kennel Club. Although sometimes we do act like we are on them.
Yeah, it's good to be in a good mood. That's my life.
Yeah.
I'm a promoter of good vibes, good good mindset. Only a problem is as big as you make it out to be.
It's fun to be fun.
It is fun to be fun, and I've learned all these little tricks and trades from playing cards for so long.
Sure
because the game has beaten me down. But I still get it.
Here's a trick.
Yeah.
Play for the bad beat. Lose for 48 hours
Oh,
straight.
you son of a... Those were years
sorry,
ago.
Bro, I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. Raise. Anthony.
Raisey Daisy.
Hey. I'm sorry, but I was just...
I know. Listen, I give you the information so you can use it at any time you want to. It's out there. Gave you the whole world.
It just felt like good timing.
It was perfect
It was
timing.
a low blow.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I'm sorry. No, low blow. You owe me one.
No, I didn't think.
no,
It was long years ago. I don't worry about the mistakes I've already made. There's plenty more coming up in the future for me.
Plenty
So.
more. We have plenty of time to make plenty more
Yeah,
mistakes.
yeah. I just keep on saying that this game that I love so much has molded me into the person that I am.
Hey, yeah, you're not so bad.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah,
I don't
you're
know if that's a side compliment or. You still making fun?
Welcome.
You making fun?
Anytime. Not making fun.
We lost some views because we're not talking about poker, so let's get focused.
Wait, where'd the
Whoa.
Where'd the restream? Ah.
Wow.
Where'd the restream? Oh, there it is. There we go. Okay, we're back.
Anthony's putting his chips to use here. I think he raised. Nope. Just a flat call.
No, it's raise to 30. The blinds are 5-10. Oh, wait. Lucas raised.
Yeah, Luke
Oh, my
raised.
bad,
Anthony
sorry.
just flat called. Right. I thought.
Luke raised.
Right. We have not seen the flop yet. So this is all pre-flop action here. Nate has a good hand. I love this hand. Ace Queen. Very strong.
Out of position. He's gonna opt a flat out of position.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad.
Yeah, not bad. Okie dokie.
It's a little trappy. You're disguising the strength of your hand, even though we know he has the best
Well-
hand. Oh, he doesn't have the best hand.
Well, you're
Anthony
correct.
has fives.
Disguising also at the same time being precautious though, because that
Right.
hand can be tricky to play. If someone raises pre-flop, I mean,
Other factors, being out of position.
yeah,
There's an
but
ace
there,
high
yeah,
flop.
that's a good flop for Ace Queen.
See, now if he checks here, he's really... Oh, he already did check. Yeah, see, he is getting trappy.
Now he's getting trapped.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
believe that for sure.
Does he check with the intent to raise, or does he check with the intent to get to the showdown cheaply? It's a check round.
Well, I get to see the free turn card.
Bink.
A
No,
deuce.
No bink. It's time to bet, Nate. No.
No,
he checks
still out of
again.
position, checking.
4 players.
Hoping to get the showdown. I don't know.
Yeah. Is that maybe he's trying to get cheaply to
There are
showdown.
you play the hand correctly.
Anthony.
Well, I was about to say you know some players are aggressive behind you, so a check there, even though it's a second check, is a really good check.
Oh.
And he went all in.
He did check with the intent.
Snap
Shove it.
The
Yeah, he snap shoved.
snap the little the snare trap.
This is gonna.
Got the bear. See what happens here.
This is gonna work.
Yeah, Anthony needs to
Nate-
go. It's too big of a bet though.
Well, on top of that, Anthony just was betting just because it looked like everybody was weak.
Correct.
He had chips to do it.
Right.
And yeah, he instantly knows, whoops,
Yeah.
this is not my pot anymore. It's yours. Good job.
Plan worked out.
Good job, Nate.
We all
Yeah.
applaud. We all applaud the plan.
You get a stick of gum as my consolation prize. Thank you.
Sometimes the plan works out. Sometimes, it backfires. You just got to go with it. I like it. It worked out for him. Got an extra 100K there from Anthony on that turn card. It would have been interesting if Anthony just snap calls in a 5K him on the river.
That would be
That is
brutal.
running good. When you're running good like that, everything goes your way.
Brutal. That would be brutal, hypothetically.
Yeah. You made a call with fives?
Ooh.
And then you're mad, right? If you're ace queen, you're
How
so
do you
mad.
make that
You're
call?
so, why can you make that call?
Why'd you make that call? I've heard that a million times. Thought you were bluffing.
Hand number 15, blinds are 5K, 10K. Got people showing their patience here. This game is both aggression and being patient. A little bit of both. Nate on the button. I know. We're in the dark. No lights here. Ace Queen again. Back-to-back hands with Ace Queen. So it's 2 ways to the flop. There's another ace on the flop. Look at that. 8, ace 6.
Wait,
2 diamonds.
2 ace of diamonds. Pretty sure it's slightly off.
Yeah, Nate wins that hand. Good job, Nate, racking in hands. 2 back-to-back hands. That's how you start building momentum.
I don't think he had ace queen.
Maybe not. Maybe he didn't.
I don't think he had ace queen.
But does it matter?
No, it
He had chips.
It doesn't matter.
All right.
It doesn't matter.
In the end, it doesn't even matter. Play this song over and over again.
I literally just had that I had that stuck in my head yesterday. And I didn't even listen to that song in like a week. That's so interesting that you chose right now.
Just synchronicity, buddy. I'm in your head.
Yeah, get out of there.
Yeah, I know.
Get out of there.
It's a little dirty.
Ace 3. Folds, possibly? I'm
Folded?
scared.
You're
I'm
right.
scared to talk about the hands because they might be wrong.
Anthony,
Min
ace 6
click.
of hearts.
Looks like a min click. I like it. He's still got plenty of chips.
Oh, yeah. You lose 100K and you still got a lot of chips in front of you. You feel good. But that's what you're supposed to do. And I understand people say, like, you know, being precautious is fun. I mean, it's fine. I didn't mean fun. It's fine. But you're never going to win tournaments playing it safe, I think. All right, we're on a break. I guess is there some events we could talk about? Can you see
quick
anything in the dark?
up break?
In the dark?
In the dark.
I shine my light on it.
I mean, we got the Moneymaker Tour starting next week.
Hell yeah.
The
first
15th.
event is the best.
What day is that? The 15th. February 15th to the 27th. Is it going to be a week and a half-ish? 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Ish?
Yep.
That's
Week and a half-ish.
ish. That's almost 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Almost 2 weeks. Yeah,
Anyways.
the 29th would be 2 weeks.
Anyways, it doesn't say. I don't know what event number 1 is. I'm gonna be honest.
It's
with
a
you.
bounty. It's a $500 bounty tournament.
Hey.
Yeah,
There you go. That's
bounties.
interesting.
Those are so much
We
fun
do have.
and
Well,
exciting.
we have another week of. Wait, what's today? We don't have another week.
No.
We have a Tuesday night tournament.
Yeah.
That'll be a PLO tournament, $100 buy-in.
Right.
Regular Tuesday night tournament.
The Tuesday's
Tomorrow,
daytime.
Tomorrow,
isn't it?
Saturday.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, Saturday, 11:15 a.m. 250 buy-in, no limit. Double
Bounty.
green chip bounty.
Double green chip bounty.
DGCB, the double green chip bounty tournament. Those are always fun. Everybody likes that. Is that the progressive bounty?
No, we stopped doing the progressive
Never
bounty.
mind.
We made it the 250 double green chip bounty.
All right, fair enough.
It's still a bounty tournament.
It's still a bounty.
Yeah, it just changes the dynamics of the game a little bit.
This event already happened. This event is happening today?
Yeah,
What's
today.
The 9th? Today. A
Today's
portrait of
the
Aretha
9th.
Franklin. Portrait of Aretha. Tribute to Aretha Franklin. That is tonight, February 9th. The paddock?
At the paddock.
At the paddock. Yeah, sure. That's all. That's great. All the good stuff. We are currently, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-handed.
I think the
7
Moneymaker Tour is really. They brought some stuff. They've been here. This is the 3rd time they're coming.
Oh, I love it. Is a mystery bounty going to be event number 1? Is it a mystery bounty?
Yes.
Yeah, those are fun.
I know. That's what I'm
Those
trying
are
to say.
Fun.
Yeah.
Mystery bounty. Bust somebody, get a bounty card. You take a random drawing, random prize.
So the way
off
they did it
table.
last time, I don't know if they're gonna
Right.
stick to
Everyone's
it.
a little bit different. So this one.
Yeah. No, I don't know how they're gonna do it this time,
Oh.
but I know the way they did it last time is you knock a player out, you get a little card that says bounty,
You get
right?
a bounty card.
Right. So then once you bust out, then you can go pick your bounties to see what the prizes are that you won. Some other tournaments do it when you feel like you want to go pick the bounties
Oh, you
out.
go anytime.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
I
this
guess if you think about it, think about the strategic aspect of that. If you are, there's a lot of prizes on the table.
Yeah.
If you're one of the first, you might get one of the smaller prizes.
Correct.
If you want to
So
wait till later when you know all the bigger ones are there.
people do.
Yeah.
However, see that you can overthink it though, right? Because if you wait too long, someone picks out the big bounty,
one,
and you're like,
right.
oh,
Then
that
that's-
could have
that's
been
another
mine.
part of the strategic play of it. Like maybe you don't want. Maybe you don't
You
want.
don't want to wait till
wanna
there's
wait.
no strategy in it. You just
It's all
want
random,
to
of
get
course.
lucky and
But some people are
knock
gonna
someone
think-
out, get a bounty, and pick out the prize.
Right. Some people are going to believe that it's better to wait. Some people might think it's better to. I just want to. I want to see. I would love to see the in motion.
The way you said it is the way I would believe it.
Go
Is
on.
that there's too many bounties out there. You want to wait till some of the smaller
At least
ones
a
get
couple
picked
of them
out.
get picked up. Yeah.
But the way they did it last time was they waited until you got knocked out, and one of the players got knocked out, and he picked 20K bounty. Like
Ooh, that's
his bounty
sweet.
was more than their prize.
Of course.
Yeah.
I almost feel like in order to randomize it a little bit better, the player shouldn't decide when they get to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say you get a bounty, then you have to pick within the next 5 or 10 minutes or something like that.
Okay.
Or
what?
I'm just hypothetically speaking, that would help randomize it a little bit better, and have less of the choice factor involved. That because you get a bounty, you got to pick now, or you got a window, 5, 10, 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And then if that window is open, then they come get you like, hey, by the way, here's your prize, or you got to come pick your prize. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like
I don't know if I necessarily like that. I'm
not saying it's a good idea. I'm just saying there's options.
Right. So
I don't know what I'm saying.
you're coming up with a strategy. I understand what you're thinking is.
Or a way to maybe avoid exploitation.
So that's why they did it the way they did it,
strategy,
so that you couldn't pick your bounties until you got knocked out. Therefore, it wouldn't be a cluster.
Because what if you have a bunch of bounties?
They did.
And you never bust out.
That's what one of the players who finally did bust out had 12 bounties.
That's crazy.
12 bounties in a mystery bounty.
Did he get 12 prizes?
Yeah, he got all of them. All the prizes. 12. Yeah, 12 in a row.
That's nuts.
The other thing that they should have done, could do, is have a camera for the mystery person picking out the bounty. Because you know how exciting that is? We had to go back and relay who got what. But if you would have clicked on
see it as it happened, it'd be more exciting.
Oh my
see
God.
a number that was this big, had 5 digits on it.
So we had a box, so you had to put your hand and pull an envelope out of the mystery box. But I like the whole barrel thing where they spin the barrel and you put your hand in. You see all the bounties in there, and you're like, oh, let me get lucky. So there's that factor to it. So
interesting. Yeah, I didn't see it last time. Maybe I can get an eye on it next time.
Well, it'll be the first event we do here, so. And I don't think anyone from the Moneymaker Tour is watching this right now, so hopefully there are no repercussions of what I'm saying. Like, who do you to know what we should do or don't do? But
maybe these guys will relay some info.
Yeah.
But then again, like you said, they could go one way, it could go another way. Who knows? We don't know until we see it happen. Oh, you reported? A pip named Hawk. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
Reported.
We did.
Hey, listen, man, I'll send you the. You give me your address right now. I'll send you the complaint forms.
That's great. The thing of it is that I like to this is the third time here, so obviously you only grow and get better if you look at the things. And the way I see it, because I play, the win had a $1 million mystery bounty tournament. That was the prize. It was a 50K or 200K guarantee prize mystery bounty.
Well, smaller field.
Right, small. No. But I'm trying to say, like, the pool for the mystery bounty is the mystery bounty. Like, you don't need a guarantee for the tournament. You need a guarantee for the mystery bounty. That's what people are coming to play. They don't really care about the cash. They want that bounty.
But
so
there's that. When you put it into that perspective.
Yeah.
It almost makes more sense to play aggressively for bounties.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That was it.
As opposed to just grinding out the tournament and
Correct.
trying to get first place.
No.
Or there's 2 ways to win, really.
Right. There is 2 ways to win.
2 ways to win. One way is to grind out.
Yeah,
first
for the prize pool.
Other one would be to hit some bounties. And
that's not what mystery bounty tournaments are for, though.
I've never played one, and it makes it sound very interesting.
Right.
And from the aspect of me who have never played it before.
Right.
Didn't the WSOP have like one that was monster? Like there was a. I think it was bigger than $1 million bounty, right? Didn't they have one that was
the WSOP?
The top
I
prize.
Thought it was WPT.
No, there was
there
a
was one?
Yeah, there was one at the WSOP. I don't remember.
Okay.
There was a top prize was a big one. It might have been
more than $1 million.
I think so.
No.
Don't quote me now.
No, $1 million is probably the biggest I've ever heard and seen.
Right.
$1 million mystery bounty. First place is like 300,000.
Yeah, but we're talking about a field of thousands.
Thousands of players. I know. I'm not saying that they could do that.
Players.
I tell you what, though. You know that whole saying is, you build a stage, they'll come.
Of course.
Florida poker players are known for you put the bad beats out there, you put the high hands out there, people come for promotions. So, yeah, the word.
If you build it, they will come.
Right, for sure. It's a big risk though, because you're looking at a venue and then you have to make sure their butts in the seats to make sure you don't cover that that gap for that guarantee. But I know if you put that carrot out there, the horses are going to try to chase it. So
And I've said this many, many times, and I'll keep saying it again. The tournament scene itself is very live right now. Anytime you have a nice guarantee and a nice prize pool, it goes way over because the tournament players are looking for that type of thing. They're looking for a good prize pool. They know that the worst case scenario is there's overlay and it's free money.
Correct.
And the best case scenario is everybody else is going for the same tournament, and the prize pool is double, triple sometimes. It's very common
one of our
nowadays.
greater tournaments that we run here is a $300 buy-in for the 100K tournament,
Every
100K
month.
guaranteed, and it's
month. Crushes the
except for February because we have the Moneymaker Tour, but it's one of those ones that we crush it. We almost at 200K, and it's a great first place, like $35,000 to $45,000, and that's just
every month, once a month. Come check us out.
Yeah.
Speaking of, next time you have a mystery bounty, you're coming in.
Rey
a pimp named Hawk. If you come in dressed as Rey Mysterio, I'm gonna come tap you on the shoulder and say, "Excuse me, sir, a pimp named Hawk." I'm not going to do that, but that would be great.
Here's your envelope. You get one just for showing up. Here's your envelope.
By the way, we do have a mystery bounty next week.
Yeah.
Next week, bud. We'll see you next week, huh?
I know. You're asking us if we're going to have one.
Because the whole reason we're talking about mystery bounties, we have one coming up.
We definitely have a mystery bounty coming up. And I think it's $500.
Next, it's event number 1 of our Moneymaker Tour.
Event number 1.
Opening event of the mystery bounty. $500 buy-in. Don't know the prize pool, but we can find out. Is it 100K, 500K? It's probably 50K. I feel like it's bigger than that. But who knows? I don't know nothing. It's for the whole weekend? If it's for the whole weekend, it's got to be bigger. Oh, it's a one-day? It's a one-day event? It's the first weekend. It's got to be. Doesn't event number 1 always last the full weekend? All right, don't quote me, guys, but I'm pretty sure event number 1 is more than a day. It's probably a couple days. It could be Thursday, Friday, Saturday, probably, with day 2 on Sunday, I'm assuming. I mean, I guess. Oh, so we are back in action here. Actually, I just realized we've been chatting away and missing. I think it's the first hand, but we're back in action. 7-handed here at the final table. 10K guarantee. Folds around to Nate. Late position. He's got AirPods in. I don't think those are allowed, but hey, we're gonna not notice those. As a raise from Nate with an ace in his hand. Blinds just went up to 10-15, or is it 5-15? 10-15 probably. He's going to 3x it. Oh, wait. It says Kim's all in, but I don't see her. Oh, okay, so the graphics say that she's out of chips, but she's still got a few. Now, she is short stack. We have had a little issues with the graphics all day, so therefore we'd have to improvise with what we got. It says Kim is all in, but she's folded here, and she's not all in for 15K. She's, in fact, got a few chips left. She just paid the blinds and Annie. She's on the button. She's going to fold with, it looks like she might have 15 or 20K left. Dave versus Nate. Dave defending his big blind. It seems like it's been maybe a bet and a call. Check the turn. Keep the pot small.
Oh, yeah.
It says Kim is all in. I was just telling the chat. It says Kim is all in, but I do believe that her number is incorrect. That's why she folded. She's short stacked. She got a few chips down.
Yeah, yeah. Still in her hand.
She's still in the game.
Yeah, she's
still in the game.
She's all in.
But
with
it also
chips.
says that she's going to win this one with the king. It looks
That's
like.
beautiful. That's
I wonder,
a beautiful check.
I wonder if we're going to see the graphics fix.
She could have won this. She could have won this hand.
Well, hopefully our buddy Gene back there is going to fix it.
Yeah.
I said we've had some technical issues today.
Yeah, it happens.
Oh, that would have been good timing for
Oh,
Kim.
boat.
Oh.
Now she's beating herself up now.
Yikes.
I could have had a bit.
That could have tripled up right quick. Look at her. She's
Sure, head down.
Poor Kim. Poor Kim.
Yeah. All right, anyways.
Looking like a chop pot. Everybody loves a chop pot. Nope.
First person to bet usually wins.
I think Nate's going to take this one down.
Yeah, it could be.
Dave it would be a sick call to chop. It's hard to call and chop.
But look,
it looks like he's going to do it.
Yeah, making the assessment. 2-pair, my ace might be good here. Sometimes you get a sense. You don't necessarily. I don't like calling for chops, but he makes the call, and that's right. 2 chop. Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
He nodded his head. He goes, "That's what I thought you had."
That's scary. He just called a third of his stack for the chop.
Yeah. There's a big pot though. So.
Hey, better than losing.
Yeah, big pot.
Everybody loves a chop pot.
Do you?
Nah.
Oh, you're singing a song. I don't want to.
You never heard that before?
Singing a song? No, I never heard that.
I'm pretty sure that's.
Where's your phone at?
Norm Macdonald thing.
Mine's on the charger.
What you need?
Pull up the PB Kennel Club. I want to see the first event for the PBKennelClub.com, where the Moneymaker Tour schedule is on there.
Yes, sir. I'm on it.
PBKennelClub.com.
We should get the info.
.com. Gotta give Kim credit. You know, her cards are not coming her way. She's hanging in there. She's definitely gonna make 7th place money. That's a guarantee. So she's stuck around.
Well, she's got a chance to ladder up here.
She could.
She's going to need to double up quick, though. What were we talking about?
We're 7-handed.
Moneymaker Tour, full schedule. Okay,
Yeah,
so.
right. We're at hand number 18. Those are watching. The blinds are gone up to 10K, 15K.
See, I knew it. So event number 1.
Yeah.
Moneymaker Mystery Bounty. It is a $500 buy-in. You were correct.
Right.
I was correct in that it can't be 1 day or 50K.
I never said it was 1 day.
It's a whole weekend.
Okay.
It's 250K prize.
250,000. Right.
And it's Thursday, Friday, and Saturday with day 2 on no.
Day 2 on Monday, right?
Day 2 on Monday. That's
Interesting.
correct, sir.
Good for the poker
1 p.m.
community.
restart.
Bad for people who work on Monday.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's me.
Now
Ooh,
Kim's all in.
Nate with a big hand.
Nate's
here.
got kings.
Look at all these hands.
Oh,
wait.
my
Kim
goodness.
short stack with a king queen. Got to go for it.
Yeah, she
Nate
went
made
all
a raise
in.
with kings.
No.
He's 3-bet, and Lucas.
2 all in
Good
players.
timing for him. He's got aces.
This is your cooler of the night. Can we
Weapons of
can we
mass destruction.
what's the word screenshot this one? What's you know how to do that?
Shot who and what now?
Never mind.
How do we screenshot?
It's too late.
Do you want me to screenshot? You missed it?
You know what I'm talking about, right?
If I do a screenshot like this?
No. That's not what I'm talking
No,
about.
it's too late. Well,
No. It's a clip. That's what I meant. To clip it.
Oh, I don't know how to clip it.
Yeah, I don't know how to clip it too.
I saved the screenshot.
You did it great.
Yeah,
You did it.
I know how to screenshot. I just don't know how to clip it.
This is the cooler, boys.
Well, maybe on Twitch I can
Yeah, Twitch. Yeah, there's a little spot that says clip.
see people in Creator Dashboard Stream Manager. Why? I don't see the
Stephanie would know, but she's in the back
right.
of the booth.
But at the same time,
In the booth.
I don't see the
Right.
So I guess it's gone. It's gone forever. Oh,
All right, here we go.
Home. You know what? We're just gonna skip it because I want to get back to the action.
Yeah, let's get back to the action, boys. Kings, king, queen, and aces. The best would be 8, 6, 7 flop.
Oh, she's got queens. This is even more of a cooler than we realized.
Yeah, it wasn't
Kings,
king,
queens,
queen. It
and
was
aces. Good lord. Bad timing for Kim. She's got 1 big blind and queens. Got to go for it. Unfortunately, she was the 3rd best hand.
Queen. So Luke with aces, got
Good
a
for
double up
Luke.
plus a little juice.
Luke would double up plus
Yeah,
a small stack.
plus a small
Too
stack.
bad it's not a bounty for him. Anyways, we were saying
Good practice for the
1,
bounty
2, 3, 4, 5,
tournament.
6 players left. That means Kim, 7th place finisher today. $608 for her efforts. Good job, Kim. She couldn't find a hand today. Let's be honest. We saw her not do much. She didn't have any hands, and then that was the one hand she had all day.
Yeah. You know,
unfortunately.
sometimes you use up your luck earlier to get to the final table, and then your card dead. And that's the whole scenario I was trying to say. Like, if you wait to
Nothing
blind
worse.
yourself out, that was a cooler of a hand, obviously. But sometimes you can't defend your stack if you had queens and someone had, like, ace-7, and then you make a move for, like, 30, 40,000. You're getting called by 2 players, and, it's the scenario that I don't like. I like to have the control in my hand, so that's why I play aggressively. If I get busted out early in the tournament, so be it. That's just part of the game.
How are you not going to make your name Cool Hand Luke? Cool Hand Luke. Can we call him Cool Hand Luke?
Why not? Sure. That could be a good
I
nickname.
don't think he'd mind. That's actually a cool name. You know, there was a movie. Was it
Is there?
Paul Newman movie? Oh, you have no idea. Huh?
Nah.
And I think he was a gambler too. Cool Hand Luke.
Because Jason Chapman is a
Because that's a whack
that
name.
whack name.
John Jr. disagrees.
Yoo-hoo.
Bro.
Bruh.
It is a classic movie. Yeah, it's a classic. I can't believe Oktay. Oktay, you don't know Cool Hand Luke?
I heard of it. I don't
It's
know.
an old school
Yeah.
classic movie.
What's it about?
Paul Newman. He's a gambler. I'm pretty sure he goes to prison, but he gambles in. I don't remember.
Uh-huh.
It's the movie where he's eating raw eggs or something, or he's eating hard-boiled eggs. I can't remember. They made a bet,
Okay.
and he won the bet. I don't know. He's a gambling man. He goes to prison. Yeah. See, I do know a
Right.
little bit of what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's the story. Yeah, he went to prison. You hear? Yeah.
You see? Yeah. Man,
Luke
see?
picking up a hand, second hand, back-to-back. Queen
queen
Jack, he just
suited.
won the last hand. You feeling
Ah,
confident?
he limped. I feel like he's been a little passive on his pre-flop decisions, especially with hands that are
Raisable.
raisable. I mean, I think they're
Yeah.
raisable. They're not very speculative. I mean, King Queen suited is definitely you can at least min click 2.5x.
I would do the same. I would do the
I'm
same.
not going to say nothing because Luke has been doing very well up until this point. I'm not knocking his play whatsoever. I think he's doing great. I just think he's taking a little bit passive routes. I think he just wants to see flops maybe. Maybe he doesn't want to swell the pot. I'm trying to think
there's some players.
That's a good flop. Well,
Oh.
it's going to be hard to get action, but that is a
Queen,
heck of a good
Jack.
flop.
So there, he lost value by not raising pre-flop because he would have raised both ace-8s would have called a mid-click, like you said.
You're not wrong.
And the pot would be double the size it is.
All right,
however, checking
he laid the
flop,
trap.
yeah, and then looking back at your whole cards,
Yeah,
like
he's going to flat again. I think
the
he
okie
just
dokie call.
really doesn't want to see a... Now, does Jason have it? Oh, Jason has the ace of diamond. That means Nate was the one bluffing. I thought Nate was the one betting with the ace of diamond. But I was
Right.
incorrect.
Right.
Interesting. King of diamond on the river. Bink.
Oh, close.
Well, you might actually get you might get a
No,
call from
they
ace
went
high.
check.
No,
They-
but you might get you might get
No.
one of them to call with ace high.
We're misreading
Wait.
something here. He can't check the full
Oh, he has
house.
king jack, not king queen.
Oh,
Still, I
changes
still think
everything.
the bet.
Jack's
Could've
full of
bet the-
queens.
Yeah.
Jack's full of queens.
That's
Okay, all right.
We're both like, yeah, it's
Well,
okay.
lackluster hand. I mean,
On the river with the double pair of the board and it goes check. I feel like a bet is more warranted than the check. I guess Luke is just more patient. Probably smarter than me.
final table results. Again, listen. I mean, obviously, it was a small field of 157. Still tough though. First of all, to make the cash, 10% only, right? So that's the hard part. Then to finalize to get down from those 16 players or something, 17 players to get to the final 9 to make it this far. He's done something right. So kudos.
No, he's playing great. He's playing great. I just feel like
no, I agree.
we're just
a
little bit more.
We're
aggressive
finally
around.
tuning that right,
Yeah,
so you just
totally.
tweak a little bit to make more money if it comes down to that. So, but
Dave-
Dave wakes
Dave
up
hand.
with fish hooks.
Blackjacks. That's are they not?
They
Maybe
are.
I'm wrong. Maybe the
No,
graphics
not
are wrong.
2 jacks. And a lot of people say they hate this hand, and I hate when they say that because
So funny story. I
Oh.
actually do hate that hand, but I actually will
Story
take
time.
them. I will take them every time. I'm probably going to raise with them every time. They get tricky. Jacks do get tricky when the pot gets bigger or when somebody plays back at you. You know, it's
that
not
plus
a bad
there's 4
hand.
people in the hand, so they're
Well,
very
that's-
tricky now. So you
that's
want to see like a
also-
9-7-5 flop or something lower than a jack, and
or that
or that
That's
or
a
the
good flop. Actually, if we think about it, it's an action flop. We
oh,
got,
someone just put it all in and waved their hands.
Oh, Dave.
The other
Dave
Dave.
from the big blind with the open ended.
The first day was the
With the
jack set of
open-ended.
jacks.
He's from Dave from the big blind. He
Right.
flopped an open ended. He said, "Let's go."
Let's
I think Dave's
go.
gonna reshove.
He's
Dave,
pausing.
shove. Dave with a reshove. We got Dave versus Dave
yeah.
action. I've been waiting to say this all day.
Dave versus
I've been waiting to say it again.
Who wins this? I bet you Dave wins this hand.
Dave on Dave
I
action.
put my money on Dave.
I think no, you're
Can't be
wrong.
wrong.
I think Dave's gonna win. No. I think Dave. Wait, which? Oh,
What?
okay. It's Jack 10. Okay, the Queen 10 was correct. It's still Jack 10. Okay, so we got top pair, but that'll do it. Oh, that'll do it.
That will be the day.
Right on the
Da-da-da.
turn, Dave hits the nuts against Dave. Dave with a pair. He had a good shot to a chop, but that's not a good spot to be in.
Right.
But he was correct in assuming his top pair was good
Yeah.
against Dave.
For that stack
so
size.
Dave with the reshove against Dave.
Yeah.
Dave ended up losing to Dave, and Dave ended up winning against Dave. I love it.
Dave played that hand perfectly.
Dave did play. I think Dave did great, and I think Dave also did great. So
And the other Dave's taking
right.
a sigh of relief, like, I can't win one of these flips.
I'll-
Come on, man.
I'll
It's
stop.
It's not right.
I'll stop now.
Thanks. Thanks
Dave.
for stopping.
Gotta say Dave one more time. Dave.
Cool hand Dave.
Cool hand, Dave.
Not as good as cool hand Luke.
Oh, I love it.
So you need to win those flips, you know? I mean, that's the difference between first
It
place
was
money.
pretty flippy, yeah. One top pair against one
Yeah,
overcard
top
with
pair
the open-ended.
versus
It's about a flip,
open-ended,
yeah,
yeah.
probably 60-40.
Right?
It's about a flip. So
Flippity flips.
unfortunately for Dave, Dave won and not Dave.
Yeah,
I'm
but
back at it, bro. I can't stop. Dave on Dave violence. I can't.
Jesus
I can't help it, dude. It's
Christ.
too much fun. Because Dave did win, if you think about it, and then Dave did lose,
Oh.
if you think about it. All right, I'm done. I'm done. I'm so done. Well, one of us has to have fun.
yeah, no,
I
listen.
mean, we're both having fun. Let's be honest.
I can't blame you. You're having a good time, and that's what the
Having a great
poker.
time.
This is the thing about poker. Like people sometimes don't understand. They lose. They get focused on winning and the competitiveness, and sometimes the money gets involved.
Dave
Lives matter for sure, 100%. That's from the chat.
Dave lives matter. Okay,
Coming in
Name
from the
Hawk.
chat.
If you come in as Rey Mysterio, dude.
You get
I
an envelope.
will
Just here.
shake your
There's your
hand.
envelope.
I'm gonna shake your hand, bro.
That would be fun in a mystery bounty tournament just to have a mystery.
Stereo.
No, I was talking about just
like
a random mystery bounty, just an envelope. Here you
like
go.
Or you never know who you're gonna bust, and is that not how it is? Oh, the mystery bounty is you get a bounty and then that's another different way. I like that. No, I like that better.
Right.
There's random people in the crowd,
Right.
and you don't know who, but when you bust one of them, you get a prize.
Double mystery bounty.
A super prize.
Right.
Super bounty.
Normally in the bounty tournaments they have bounty tournaments that if you knock out that person who's a bounty, then you get the cash. It's not like if you knock out a player, so they get like they have a card, whatever. So
Yeah,
the same thing.
You mean as in you know who they are.
Correct.
So if you know who they are, it's a little bit different because you're
people
gonna
going for them.
attack them.
Oh yeah, they're gunning for them. That's the whole
Yeah.
thing. So, but
That's a very
it would be
different
fun to have a double mystery bounty envelope though. If we're knocking that
that'd be
player out.
Super cool.
Right. It's great
here we go.
ideas.
Oh, I thought we were gonna see some Dave on Dave action. I think Dave raised and then Dave went all in.
We can't
and
handle
then
it
Dave
anymore.
folded.
No more Dave on
I'm
Dave.
just giving you the update. Dave raised, Dave went all in, Dave folded, and Dave won, and then Dave lost.
Here's a man who's not too happy about the way the things are going. As he's racking up chips here, that's
I mean,
a poker face.
Dave's had a bad couple. He's had a bad orbit. Let's
So like
be honest.
right, so like I go back to the whole scenario like of what poker is and should be. You know, it's a game. We kind of forget that sometimes we do. The money makes us get invested more so when we're upset when we're not when we should be having. They're having a good time is what you're saying. You're having a good time.
It's a game, but the prize is money, and you put money on the line, and
that changes everything.
emotions
That
get
changes
involved.
everything.
Yeah, intensity is different.
That's why you ever go to a bar poker league, they win or lose, they're drinking and having a good time. You're reading the comment here?
A pimp named Hawk is letting us know that there's certain tournaments that have the mystery bounty where some people have a 5x bounty.
Right.
That's an interesting. And if you're a 5x bounty and you get it to the final table, then you get a 10x.
10x.
And their mystery is gone. 10x and the mystery is gone.
Wow.
So wow. But then everybody knows who
Gunning
it is.
for, yeah.
But they're definitely gunning for him for a 10x.
Every
bounty.
hand you get called
That
in,
changes
you can-
everything.
I can't.
Wow.
Right, you tighten up real good.
I can't imagine.
You squeeze up
Right.
real
Oh, you
tight.
mean if you're the 10x bounty?
Yeah, because you calling.
Everybody
5 people
else?
are calling
Oh,
you with
yeah.
like random cards.
Oh, that would be interesting. I like that.
Fun, absolutely.
Yeah.
Those are
Totally fun. That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
I love
we
this
put it out there in the universe. Maybe somebody, the earshot, will pick it up and
travel to
maybe.
I would love to play something like that. That'd be so cool.
I hear some rumbling on the other side. Normally it's me who makes all the noise, and they're the ones going. God, that
I
downs
thought
are
it-
so loud.
I
But
thought that rumbling was my stuff.
15 minutes from now. Spoiler alert! 15 minutes from now, if you're watching,
Something's going to happen.
something's going down. Oh, look, there's a giggle from the dealer.
Daisy's having fun.
Yeah, I was about to say it's a Friday fun day.
Finally, somebody got Nate to take out his AirPods.
I did.
I talked about that like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Oh, you heard me and you went and
Yeah.
got him.
Yeah, he's like, oh, sorry,
Steph, where you
I'm
at?
cheating. She's in the
Cheating.
booth.
He could be getting info. Who knows?
Shout
I
out to
doubt
all
it.
our production people in the back. They're all 3 of them who are trying to get this thing rolling here.
Oh yeah, thanks guys for showing up.
That's the thing. It's so funny because another thing off poker is that people will easily point out the mistakes you made, but very rarely compliment you on the things that you've done right.
Well,
It's a society we live in.
I was just gonna say I think it's like human nature to want to nitpick or make fun of people. I mean, I don't know. Some people do it in jest,
Uh-huh.
and if it's for fun, it's okay. But there are some. Oh, I can't see his hand.
Looks like a pocket
10-9?
pair. 10-9. He wins with 10-9. All in with 10-9.
I think it was open-ended actually.
Yeah, he was. He flopped it straight. Queen,
Flopped
Jack,
it.
8. Flops the Nutter Butters.
Flop, dude.
Gets no value.
Well, yeah, the little pot.
You don't want to see, no. His hand doesn't get any better, so he doesn't lose the
I think
hand.
there was a flush drop there. As
Yeah,
well.
so right. So sometimes it's good to just take it down. Right. I don't blame that play.
Occasionally.
I always try to get max value, and that can get you in trouble sometimes. Maybe why are you laughing? Maybe why I haven't won a bracelet lately. This guy is giggles today. I don't know. Am I saying the right things?
Giggles.
Giggles.
There's something in the air, man. Had the windows
I
down.
bet
on
you
my
it's
way to
gonna
work.
rain tonight.
Something in the air. It got really dark really quick, but I did see clouds. I don't see them anymore. I can't tell. But it is dark, so it's hard to tell. Dave here with 8 high. Probably gonna lay it down. Luke. King Queen suited again. Clubs. We've seen him with that hand before.
Anthony, come on, baby.
So
Put those chips to use.
last time Luke had King Jack suited
Right.
and he limped. This time he's limping. It could actually. What if it's King Jack again? I like to see Anthony on the button making a raise.
He did. Anthony raced the
That's what I'm
55K.
saying.
Catch up. Yes.
I'm liking
right.
to see him. That
Right.
he did that. He's been quiet for an orbit or two. It's time to mix it up.
That's
There he
a
goes.
lot of good poker, in my opinion, is putting people to the test, making them make the decisions, whether they make the right ones or the wrong ones.
Well, I think good
it's
players
the pressure.
know that you gotta find spots where you're taking advantage of certain things. In this
Yes.
time, he's making advantage of his button.
Right.
Obviously, he's got the chips to do it. He's been folding a lot.
Week in and week out, I'm a proponent of saying raising from the button. I don't care what your hole cards are. I am an advocate of making sure that people do that in tournaments.
I like to. I think there's a lot of people who will do that early at stages,
Uh-huh.
and
then
that way later stages. But I do the opposite. I like to not when the blinds are small. I like to not take advantage of the button. That
Right.
way people think when
on.
when the blinds are
Correct.
bigger,
Correct.
I can take advantage of the fact that people know that I'm not a person who steals on the button, and I can start stealing on the button.
Correct.
So,
correct.
but
correct.
there's different routes to
no,
take.
No, that's the way your strategy in a tournament is going to change, and that's the way it's
Right.
supposed to change.
Correct.
So your gameplay is going to be like that as well, because there's a graphic pendulum where the antes go up, the blinds in your hand. It's like, I forget how it goes.
Right.
But
Right.
tide is right. Let's go. They're still in the hand. Ace 8 versus King 5 from Anthony.
Ooh.
And
man,
Anthony
bet.
leading out.
I was pretty sure the first person to bet's going to win this one.
Right. On a 6-7-4 deuce 10 board.
This would be a 6 soul read. Oh, man.
Wow. Can't call there. You can re-raise, though.
Anthony was open-ended.
Yeah.
He saw all the cards. Like I said, it would have been a 6 soul read
Yeah.
if he just shipped it on the river, and it would have worked.
Ship it.
Shipperino.
Yeah, I need to get to that level where I'm just looking at the soul of the player and knowing that they're not calling. And that's the thing why people don't make those. They're afraid to make those plays. Don't want to look stupid. Like, why did he make that play? Why did he do that? He didn't have to do that.
I think the people who say that don't understand that
Yeah.
there is a metagame aspect
Thank
of
you.
it. We didn't see hands that these guys played up until they've been playing all day.
Right.
What time is it right now? It's 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. They've been playing for 8 hours.
Right.
Which means that they've seen some hands together, and we don't know. I know personally when I have every time I play a tournament,
Information.
I'm like, this guy's my nemesis.
Yes.
I haven't beat him all day. I want to beat him in this. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like you don't. Some people don't understand. If you don't play a lot of tournaments, you don't understand that.
They don't
That
understand.
does get in somebody's head sometimes.
Correct.
This guy bluffed me in that one hand 2 hours ago.
Right,
I've been
right,
waiting
right.
for a spot to get him back. Or I haven't beat this guy all day. I just want to beat him in one
Yeah,
hand.
because
Like-
we saw the hand earlier, Ace 10. Right. It
and
could
it's
have been
very
100%.
possible that-
Right. He
it's
got
very
bluffed
possible
on the
that
hand
was in his
earlier.
hand.
Right. So
that was in his head. Sorry, it's very possible Howard had it in
Right.
his head that he had the best hand. He was going to go all
right.
the way. with
Regardless,
it.
he was like, I'm not
So-
folding this
so
hand.
It's easy for us to say, "Oh, that was a bad call." You know, it's
Right.
easy for some, but they don't understand other psychology of tournament poker. And I'm just letting people know. Maybe if you don't think about that, those things do happen.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the.
I haven't beat this guy all day. I want to get him one time.
There's so many small little factors in this game. It's not just my
That's
whole
why
cards versus your whole cards.
Right.
It's position, chips, God, oh man, temperament, the weather outside. I mean,
Temperament, right.
it's so many details that, and it's like, look, the layers. And then when you show a bluff, you show one card, their other card. You show, I just show
Yeah.
queens. I have
Yeah.
pocket queens. I mean, I love it when someone. The classic one is when they have ace 5 and they show the ace.
Oh
always,
yeah,
right?
yeah, or ace deuce.
Right.
I love when they show aces.
They always show
They show the ace. They go aces. Come on, bro. It's never aces.
Right.
It's never aces if somebody
Yeah.
shows one ace. Never.
Right.
Ever, never, never.
Right, because if it's ace, king, or ace, queen, they just show both cards. And that's the other thing. Another thing is
Most
funny.
of the time when it's ace, they show
When
both
someone
aces.
raises with pocket aces and they get no callers, 100% of the time they're tabling the aces. Look what happened.
Oh, I didn't get
get
the
called.
action. Yeah, that's true. I've seen that a lot. Here we go, Anthony with a hand.
Let's go, Anthony. No.
Is that right? Anthony with 645K? I feel like he's got more.
No, he's lost some hands. He hasn't been playing.
Right, but that's a stack of yellows that
Right, it was
looks
5.
bigger than 5.
okay.
And then it looks bigger than 5, and then he's got a little bit more than
All
100. He's got about, he might have, okay, maybe it is right. I feel like he's got maybe 750. But hey, it looks like he's still got chips. I see
Fortunately,
Nate has been building up his stack over there.
cannot hear what they're saying on the table. It looks like there was some table talk there.
Oh, Jason.
Jason with pocket eights.
He's got a decision here.
The snowman.
So race is 60. If Jason's stack is correct at about 445, yeah, I don't like shoving here because you're not sure if you have the
Do you
best
like
hand,
the
but I
call?
also don't like folding.
Right.
So I think maybe calling is okay. I mean, calling is definitely okay.
Here's the thing: if I listen, any pair of your hand, calling almost any street is good for you. It's set mining. People don't float as much as they should, I think.
Obviously, hitting the set on the flop is the best way to go. But like, there's other scenarios where what if Anthony has 9s? What if it's a 6 high flop? See, now he's gonna get away from it.
Yeah, and you get that's the thing. Easily fold. He's watching his player. He's doing what he's
if he hit
supposed
on
to
the
do.
river? Then he should have shoved it in.
You look.
I'm calling
A
it.
pig said
Watch
he
that one outer
floated.
feed on the
He called it.
flop.
You know something we don't know. Wait, did he get a text message? How did he
Bink?
know?
That's no bink.
Trey ace 6 deuce.
I mean, to
Anthony
be fair,
in the lead.
Jason, it's not a terrible flop. It's only got one overcard. There's no other overcards, just the ace.
Yeah.
And I mean, I haven't seen Anthony make a lot of aggressive moves, but he has been aggressive when he has his hands, and he hasn't shown down all of his hands. So I think Jason is trying to figure out if he's got the ace or not. This is a healthy size bet right here. This is probably gonna take it down. Yeah, that's gonna be tough. So now, if you're Jason in this spot, he either has it or he doesn't. It's very polarizing, and it's tough because it's all in or fold. There's no call. You're not gonna call 225 when you have 300 or 400 left. I mean, look at this stack. Oh,
Hey, Stephanie joins us here.
it's a painful.
Gang.
Gang,
What's
gang.
up? Steph.
Of course Of course I'm leaning towards fold. I'm just saying from Jason's perspective,
Right.
it's all in or fold, and it's you don't call with 8 there.
Of
you're
course
right. I
not.
agree.
You're not supposed to. Now, here's the thing.
Supposed to.
We're on different levels. Here's the thing.
Unless you have a completely sick soul read on your opponent.
If you know the player would fold. If you know the player would fold to a re-raise
Or
shove.
if you
But
know
what are
it's
you
a-
representing on this board, though? Ace,
if
Trey,
you
6
know-
deuce. You can't tell a good story.
It's not really a highly likely bluff
Right,
spot.
exactly. So that the board doesn't complete anything. Good lay down. You know what?
Folds correctly. You can see on his face he's not happy about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I had the best hand, but I gotta lay it down.
Right. Right.
Sometimes it's how it goes.
Yeah. Sometimes the chips do the work for you. You know. I mean,
Yeah.
if he checks there and lets us see the river. If Anthony checked there to be like tricky somehow, and then the 8 comes on the river. Oh, I saw the cards. A flash. Turn it over. It's a 4
Oh.
diamonds. Boom. Wow.
4 diamonds. You've been randomly selected for an upgrade, sir.
Or the 5 of hearts.
5 of hearts, 4 diamonds. Same thing.
Whatever.
Close enough. Close enough.
It was a random low card.
Oh, I needed that.
I know.
5. I wanted that 5. I needed that
Well,
5.
you weren't getting it either way, so now you know where it's at.
Well, he needed it on the flop.
There's a raise. That's a
Dave.
healthy size raise
Well,
here.
Dave's all in on the button. I think he just wants to take down
Did he
blinds.
say all in? He did say all in. He's got chips behind him.
Oh, he
Yeah.
didn't say all in.
He did not
just
say all in.
put out a large portion of his stack.
Don't assume that he's all in because
I'm
that's
sorry, sir.
okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, it
I'm
worked.
not to you. I'm apologizing to Dave.
You don't have to apologize to anybody. This is a free country. Last time I checked, I mean, I don't know about tomorrow, but for today, we're here playing cards, folks. Thanks for joining us. Click that button that says like. Hit that share button. Tell your friends. We do this 4 days a week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And for the Moneymaker
Unless-
Tour,
yeah.
I was about to say, for the Moneymaker Tour, we got some extra episodes.
We're going to have a lot of stream time. Boys and girls, check us out.
Yeah, hit that subscribe button. It's free with
15.
Amazon Prime, if you did not know that.
February 15th through the 27th, we will be working overtime on the live stream here.
Yes, sir.
Plenty of action to witness.
With a lot of good players, too. I mean, all around the world they come to play here.
Do they?
Yeah. Because of the prize pools. For the prize pools. I think, I want to say, I don't know. What's
I almost feel like around the world is a bit much, but around the country, I'm pretty sure we got some people from
Around
around
the
the
states?
country
I
that
wouldn't go
around
too
the
far.
states,
Right.
around the region. They'll definitely come down from.
They want to get an autograph from Moneymaker. He's going to be
I
here.
mean, I actually have talked to a lot of people from New York, New Jersey,
yeah.
and they do come down for one of these tournaments.
Right,
So.
yeah. And they run satellites around the world. They're running satellites for the main.
Are they really?
Yeah, they
Got
are.
satellite here?
Satellites.
No kidding.
Satellites.
Satty.
Yep.
Love me a good Satty.
Yeah, for players who don't have like the huge bankroll where they can fire multiple bullets, a satellite's the best way to get into a bigger tournament where you get prizes. You know, I mean that's how Moneymaker made his career. He satellite
true.
twice
Yeah,
to
very
the main
true.
event. He wasn't like just one and done. He
I think it
was
was an $86.
$86 satellite
That's
to
why
it.
all of our satellites
Everyone-
are $86.
right with his right.
But his 86 makes sense online, which is where he did it.
Yeah.
And it's just, I think it's just an ode to his.
What a
it's
story,
nod.
though. I mean, the
yeah,
whole
it's a
world
great
of poker
story.
changes if it was Farhall
His
who
name-
wins.
Right. Correct.
Right?
His name
Farhall
was
wins.
Moneymaker.
It's a gringy world of poker.
Satellited in. He bluffed a big pro in semifinal.
Prior
that
to the
had some-
5-4 hand. Yeah, we can go over it.
There were some
It's
big
amazing.
hands. Yeah, great story.
And then everyone the year after that, I think the World Series main event was like 2,000 players. After Moneymaker won it,
yeah,
it blew
yeah, it's
like
true.
10,000 players, 20,000
Ooh, I
players.
forgot that. Yeah. Very true.
And everyone became a pro, myself included. If he can do it, I
What a-
can too.
What a pro.
You know, he's a really nice guy too. You ever like He doesn't shun
Moneymaker?
away.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
a great guy. Every conversation I have with him, he's been
Yeah.
nothing but pleasant. He's a great guy.
Wow, we're still six-handed. These guys have, you know, and like,
Nobody's giving up.
he came in with a chip lead. Unfortunately, one of the
Dave's
Daves,
had
a couple of flips that didn't go his way. And
But
that's,
Dave's come up a little bit.
sure did. You can get back into it. I don't know about it.
Oh, I don't. I want to, but I won't. I'll avoid it. I'll stop. I won't.
Antoine 420 is his name. Smash Bros. No, okay, well, that's good to
I
hear.
love me some Smash Bros. I'm not
That's-
great at it.
Yeah, yeah.
My favorite Smash Bros. is N64.
Huh?
Fight me. Nah, Smash Bros. Is a great game. Highly competitive fighting game. And Antoine apparently is a semi-pro, or at least he plays it.
Right.
He's world rank 29. That's actually very impressive. He's world rank 29 for Smash 64. That's
Okay.
highly impressive, actually.
Okay. Well,
No, I mean,
Not to me.
You don't, I know, you don't know. You don't know, but
I don't.
I
I
follow the fighting scene. A
if
little
you don't
bit.
know, now you know.
There's a big tournament in Vegas every year around summertime. It's called Evo.
Yeah.
And a lot of people come from around the world to play in a fighting, many different fighting
Right.
games, Smash Brothers,
Right.
Tekken, Street
Right.
Fighter, all these things. That's really cool if he's top 29
Yeah.
in the world. I mean, imagine being top 29 in any category. That's an accomplishment for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people, maybe people in your age range, they're not a big fan of video games, but it's a multi-trillion-dollar industry at this point.
You know what's really interesting?
Go
is
on.
the Guinness Book of World Records. You ever see some of those
I haven't
people?
seen those in a while.
Woo! There's like the book
I know
is
the book's gotten bigger.
people
bigger
are
every
like
year.
so smart. There's a player here. His name is Crazy. He's in that
I know
book.
crazy.
Yeah.
Tyrone,
Yeah.
white guy.
White guy. Yeah.
His name is Tyrone. Anyways,
Yeah.
go ahead. What about what is he? What is
He's
he
got
in
like
for?
4 Guinness
What?
Books World
Is he?
Records. Yeah, yeah. 4
Jeez,
at least.
Jump rope?
One of them I think is jump rope.
I would have never suspected.
I know.
That was one of them.
I know.
What else he got?
Well, I mean, I think his nickname came from he used to be on a boat, one of those cruise entertainers kind of things. So,
Oh.
yeah. All right.
Cool.
We're so distracted for poker
I
today.
learned something
Sorry,
new. Well,
guys.
there's
I
a lot going on
apologize.
today. To be fair, there's been a lot going on.
I think it's going to rain outside. There's an all-in bet. I like the all-in button. Throw it out there. And we got a call from Nate. Flip him over, boys. Let's see what you got.
Oh, Nate made a move on the short stack, which is why he has. So he could hit a king 5 or 3
So wait,
against.
no, ace queen versus king 3.
No,
right.
but I think.
right.
Oh, Nate called because it was so short. I mean,
Correct.
it's 30K.
Correct.
King 5-3.
Yeah.
You got 9 outs twice. That's not it.
10 of diamonds, no good. 3!
Oh my good lord!
He hits it out the park,
Poor
folks.
Dave on the river gets smashed. Dave will take down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I had to count. I forgot where we were at.
Wow.
6th place for his efforts. 787 cash prize for the day. Good job, Dave. Just had a couple of bad. I think it was all downhill after that one ace king versus tens.
Yeah.
flip.
Right.
And
you lose that one
sometimes
flip and the
that's it,
momentum.
man. The
mo-
momentum just-
cannot get it back.
Ooh, downhill.
Yes,
the momentum,
right?
all the way down to
Yeah,
the ground,
man.
to the felt. That's tournament poker, baby.
Come on to the final table as the chip leader. Things are going your way, and then the announcers start talking about
Oh, that's the announcers.
The dealer's fault.
The equity, his equity shrunk as soon as we started talking about
the damn announcers.
the jinx of the announcers. Sorry, Dave. We'll get you next time.
So yeah, you know, it's a funny story. Diana, you know, she plays really well. Diana.
Diana Lopez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is her name Lopez?
I think so.
I don't know.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. Anyways,
She doesn't like the stream.
she doesn't.
No.
Oh, no. Actually, I did hear her say that she believes that she runs terrible.
Correct.
On the live stream, and she had a final table for I think the main event
She did.
last time. She did pretty well.
She did well, yeah.
think she
That was her
finished
second
top 5 or
bullet. She
6.
busted out, though. She had to re-enter the tournament, though.
Okay,
Her
okay.
persistence paid. But
Was she on a feature table?
yes.
And she believes that.
I walked by and said, hey, you got this.
Oh
She was-
no! I think I remember now. We had this conversation, and then you felt terrible.
Yeah, I
because
was like,
you
I'm
didn't
never
get this.
saying anything to her again. All right.
Okay, here we go. Back to the action. Luke with queens.
Oh, I love pocket pairs.
I love queens, but I don't love when
Well,
somebody plays back at me.
We had queens, kings, and aces in that one hand.
That
That's
poor
super
Kim.
cooler.
Poor Kim. Poor timing for Kim.
Yeah, Kim waits to finally.
She had one
yeah.
big blind
Makes
and a
that
hand,
move.
and it would just happen to be the third best.
Here's a good flop for queens. 8, tray, 6.
Oh my God! Is Dave gonna fire?
Sure, why
I
not?
kind of like it.
Sure.
I kind of like it.
Yeah.
If Luke has a hand, but I mean that flop is definitely all over the big blind's range. But Dave can't possibly know if he knew he had queen. He was up against. No, that can't be right. That can't be right. There's no way.
Got to be king queen.
It's
Folded
got to be
king
queen or queen jack.
Sorry.
100%.
Yeah, there's no way he's folding queens on the board.
I mean, like
there's no way.
75% of the hands that we've seen from Luke have been incorrect. The graphics.
Well, we did rush to
There's
read the card readers.
no
We
way.
rushed it.
Yeah, but it looked correct. I did the card reading. They were good at the time, you know. And some days are just gonna be like that, guys. We're gonna have to improvise with what we got.
Yeah, you know.
I want to say that was not a fold from queens, and maybe he didn't have king four. Maybe he definitely didn't have queens. There's no way he just snapped my queens on an 8-high board.
There's no way you're putting someone on 2-pair, read the set. There's just
8-high, 8-6-3 rainbow.
Impossible.
8-6-3 rainbow.
All right. Well, you know. On to the next one. That's all we can do. There's a raise. I like Dave's raise sizes. They're so sporadic, and they're out there, you know. Now we only have one day, so it looks like an all-in and a call. There we show the cards.
Queen
Jack.
10, we can see the queen 10 is correct. Luke, ace 8 suited. Yeah, all right.
Yeah,
the cards,
ace 8 versus.
There's
Yeah.
no way he had queens. There's no way.
Okay, here we go.
Bink.
7, 9, 5, rainbow.
Oh, no 8.
Trey on the turn.
Jack 10 or.
Ace high is going to be good.
Oh, it's Jack 10 against.
Yeah,
I thought
Jack
it was
10,
queen
ace high.
Either way.
Right.
Well, Jack 10 had 2 overs and a gut shot. He hit none of them. Luke's going to double up with the ace high. Good fold from if he had queens.
If we're looking at how that went down, though, I know Dave raised out there, and because Dave's size was so big when he raised.
Oh, it was blind versus blind.
Yeah, and right, Luke jammed.
It folded
with ace
around
8.
to Dave on the small. He's got an above-average hand, and we know that. I think I see that Dave likes. Remember that one time he put in like
Right.
3/4 over his stack.
Right.
He likes to make big bets, try to take it down.
Yeah, I was
And
saying I
Luke-
liked it, and at that time it
Luke
kind
with
of
a
backfired him.
non-believer. He had the non-believer look on his face, and he called
Well,
correctly.
Also, you're 5-handed, so your range opens up. So
Right.
ace 8 suited is a really big hand.
Yeah, that's true.
Prior to
Definitely goes up in
9-handed.
value,
Correct.
5-handed as opposed
Yeah.
to full table.
Yeah, and you can't wait. That's the thing about picking spots where you can't wait for aces or kings. You just got to pick a hand and get lucky sometimes.
Speaking of which, Luke has been choosing his spots very well.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Except for the queens that he just folded.
No, there's no way he had
There's
queens.
no way, yeah.
There's no shot. Had to be queen jack or something, or king queen.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Hand number 34. Blinds are at 10K, 20K. See, now they're starting to creep up there. Blinds are getting up there. We are 5-handed. 4-handed, the blinds come around. Oh, Dave's I had enough.
Oh, he's got ace king.
Oh, I don't know, suited.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what?
He might get looked up. It looks like he has like 300K. It says the graphics he has 230.
Right.
It kind of looks like he has closer to 300. Either way, I think Nate with a mill, he's got a big stack, and he made it. If he made it 115, and it's only like 150 more to call, I think Nate's gonna call.
Possible.
I think.
Yeah, he's thinking
He
about
should
it.
be asking how much.
Yeah.
There it is. There's the how much.
Yeah.
There's the count.
And then
there's
you
the
do the
one.
math, right? Then you do
There's
the
the
math.
2. Yeah, I said close to 3.
Yeah.
I think I was right. He's got more than 3. 330, 345.
Yeah.
Wow. Jason said I almost had it. He said 325.
Right.
So close. Jason, you were so close.
Come on, keep talking. I want a cheeseburger at this time.
Do you guys ever get a good cheeseburger about this time?
So he makes the call, ace 6. He's dominated. Doesn't mean he's out. Oh, he folded. He
That was
showed
a
the fold.
Okay, he folded and
Oh, I was
folded
about to
face
say, I saw the hard cards go up, so I thought he
yeah,
made the call.
he folded face up. Smart fold. I mean, obviously, it's a little bit too much. I think if Dave
Stack
had
was shorter.
250,
He calls.
yeah, he might have to call. It's about 100K too much.
That's what the math says. There is math involved in poker.
Math.
I know
What's that?
it hurts people's minds sometimes. You know, like
What's
there is calculations.
Math.
And the game about poker is you can do the right thing all the time and not get all the right results.
Unfortunately, it is gambling.
Yeah.
There's gambling involved.
There
you
is
know.
luck involved.
You make good decisions. You
Correct.
try to make the best
That's-
decisions, and then once you get the money in, that's it. It's all up
Right.
to the poker
You know,
gods. All up to the
the
poker.
focus of when you should enter a tournament is definitely when your head's clear and you're focused.
I've made that mistake of not having that. I know you have,
Oh,
too.
100% of the time.
48 hours, you mister.
I wish I had a better story of me hitting the bad beat, but you
Oh,
know,
that'd be
the
such a good
odds were not
story.
in my favor.
There's very few people who have that story.
Exactly.
Buzz.
I
It's
wanted
very
to be that
difficult,
guy.
Man. Very difficult. Brimp. What do we got here?
King 8-9, 2 spades.
Big flop for Dave.
Yeah, what, 2 of a flush and a straight draw? No, just a flush
Oh,
draw.
I thought he had a pair and a flush draw. Oh,
Right.
he's got a flush draw.
Yeah, he's got definitely got the
He
flush
got a
draw.
backdoor straight flush. All right, it's a
Anthony
it's a
bets
bet
and wins.
Snap folds.
No.
Maybe he didn't have 9-5.
No.
I feel like Dave.
Anthony bet and Dave raised. Dave got the pot.
Oh, Dave does win.
Yeah,
okay, so
Dave
he doesn't.
won. Yeah.
I was gonna say Dave. I know Dave likes to play the flush draws.
Right.
And he sounds about right. He raised and
Yeah.
he won. Well timed bet from Dave.
Oh, yeah.
He's
That's a semi-bluff because if you get called, you still
Got
got outs.
outs. Got outs.
You got hope.
You got outs.
Hope and a prayer.
We're halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer.
Halfway to where?
Whoa, we're halfway there. Never mind.
I didn't know the lyrics.
There's a song.
Wow.
Living on a
Karaoke
prayer,
night here at the Kennel Club. Come and join
I
us.
swear. Okay, I'm done. I'm done.
Could you imagine that karaoke poker? Like you lose a hand, you start. You have to
I
sing.
think you're onto something. I think that'd be very exciting. Because you don't want to lose a hand
No,
and have
you
to play.
start singing.
You have to start singing. What if you? I get a little blink here. Oh,
Oh,
are
blink,
my eyes
blink.
blinking or is the camera blinking? Oh, it's the camera.
I think it's gonna rain
Oh,
outside.
it's blinking. Still? You're still on that?
I'm on a bet. Who
It's
wants
hard.
to make a bet? Anyone from the chat? Let's go. I'll buy you a soda. 8-4 ace. All the spades. No one's has a spade in their hand, but Jason fires out, and Nate doesn't believe him. It's like a snap call. Like, I don't believe your story, sir.
Or the graphics are wrong, which we have seen
No.
quite a bit. Bink.
Jack, a diamond's on the turn.
No bink.
And ace on the river. So it's funny because when Jason bet out there, Nate shut down that story by snap calling. But he's going to take another fire out on the river here. And he gets raised
I
at.
was just going to say this would be such a good raise.
Wow.
I don't know if he has. I don't know, man. I don't know about that hand. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know if the graphics were correct on that one.
Wow.
That would be a great, if Nate did it with the king high. Great.
John says,
Luke throwing
rain.
cash. Make it rain, Luke. Make it rain, Luke.
Or I'd say we're all going to Monroe's later.
Got $100. John got $100 on no rain tonight. $100.
Yeah, that's nice.
No rain. You want it to rain? You got to rain. Are you $100 confident? Can
I'm
I check
not
the
allowed.
weather?
I'm not. That's
No, we're not
illegally
betting.
not
We're
allowed.
not betting illegally here, guys.
Just
As
putting
much
it
as
out
I would
there.
like to, not gonna do it. Wouldn't be prudent.
I definitely want to be here for the Moneymaker Tour. After that, we'll talk bets.
We're halfway there.
Oh, no.
Sorry, it's in my head
Oh,
now.
no.
Oh, it is in my. Oh, stop.
At least it's not Dave on Dave action.
Done. Oh.
Oh, no.
It's very sad for me to realize that we don't have Dave on Dave violence anymore.
I know. Here comes
Raise.
Luke. Raise it
Raise
out.
it up, Luke. Ace Jack. So we've seen him flat with the King Jack and the King Queens type of hands, King Jacks.
Yeah.
Ace Jack is good enough for Luke to raise. Also, it's possible that he knew that waiting for short-handed hands like this is going to be a better chance than doing it when
No
it's,
one has been super aggressive, like, with their foot on the pedal. Everyone's been balanced here, I think, with the same amount of raises and re-raises.
And I haven't seen anybody really step out of line.
Yeah, Jason's
Unless
getting...
Nate just did with the King High. I'm still not convinced. I'm still not convinced that was exactly the hand that happened. I don't know about that one. This could be some action. All right, yeah, I thought maybe Dave might 3-bet it, but he's going to flat.
There are a lot of
Defend
flats
is
here.
big.
Yeah, 3 ways to the flop. Ace 10, ace jack, 7 suit, 7-6.
I like the 7-6 suited, and there it is. Been in it. Oh my lordy lord! It's gonna be tough to get action. I'm gonna see a check. Oh wait.
No.
Wait.
Tough to get
I
action.
thought I was gonna check to the turn.
Sorry, Luke says, never mind, I'm going to try to
If
steal
you're
this
Anthony,
one.
I think he's gonna just flat call here. Let Luke bluff again. On the turn. Yep. There's a flat call.
Right, and don't ponder too long. See, that's I see when people do that too. They take too long to make a call.
I haven't seen Anthony take
Right.
more than 5 or 10
Which
seconds.
is great.
Anytime. Yeah,
It's
I
a
love it. And
great
he's been making
pace for the
correct
call.
decisions too. That's
Scary turn card.
That's a scary turn card, and if the graphics are right, which I'm
All in.
Oh.
Luke's all in.
Shoved all in with the semi bluff.
Yeah.
It looks a lot like he has aces with the ace of club. I don't. Yeah, Anthony correctly wants a count.
Right.
Some people get real excited.
And they snap
just,
call?
I saw a call.
Call. Get 3 trips.
Safe, the logical, smart play would be like, let me know how much first. Then you
Right.
can go through all of the factors in your head, which Anthony, we see Antoine 420 is doing right now.
I would like to see Anthony stare at the player a little bit longer, though. That's why are you laughing at
You
that?
got to get the glare factor.
gotta
You're right.
get
Your
it.
equity goes up when you stare, right?
Well, not only that, there are some reads, though. I
Yeah,
mean,
you're
if
right.
people.
You might catch something. Oh, he's looking. He's talking.
Okay.
He's trying to get info.
Yeah, he's trying.
He's a good player.
I wish.
He's trying to get info.
Let's see. All right, here's the reverb.
Trying to get some info. Oh, the reverb is bad.
Oh, Hector's telling him he can't ask the player.
Hector's
that is
laying
true.
down the law.
Hector's
TDA
telling him
rules,
you
cannot.
The rules
talk about
are
the
the
hand.
rules. Anthony's
Floor.
like, we're heads up, man. And Hector's like, no,
it's
nah.
it's okay. Anthony just doesn't realize.
I'm
that
so
TDA
glad
rules,
I turned that up there, right?
TDA
That very
rules-
moment.
TDA rules do clearly state that talking is not really allowed in TDA rules.
Call the floor. Call the floor.
Definitely not announcing what your hand is to
Call
get
the
a
floor.
read and stuff like that. I mean, this is something that's changed in the past 10, 15 years. It's very possible Anthony hasn't played.
Yeah, you know what
what
that came around, right? I think it's called the Phil Hellmuth rule.
Is that right?
Yes, where he's
stop.
inducted a lot of rules into tournament play because of his antics. And same thing with Jamie Gold, who's done that.
Pip Nape Hawk says heads up, you can talk now. That's actually not true everywhere.
Right.
Like we were just saying, T-Day rules, which is a general Tournament Directors Association rules that they have actually made new rules in recent times that you can't actually say what you have.
Right.
You can't necessarily talk heads up. In some casinos, yes, but not always. It's not always going to be true around the board. Trying to listen. What was the ruling?
I don't know.
That you can't talk. Okay, so we got the official. The ruling is that you cannot talk
Yeah.
heads up. You cannot tell what your hand is heads up. And again, this is going to be different from tournament or from casino to casino. And
Right, it's standard.
tonight,
It's standard.
our tournament tonight, or actually our tournaments, T-Day rules. Not just kidding. But no, you can't say what you have heads up.
Yeah.
I mean, like even talking has become more of a gray area. Sometimes you want to just. Like, if you look at the guy and say, how's your day been going?
Yeah.
Are you really doing anything wrong?
Right.
But depending on how he answers, he might
Yeah.
confidently say, I'm having a great day.
Right.
Man, he must have a strong hand.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
There's the subtleties of that is that
A smart player will say nothing.
Yeah.
Give
just-
away nothing.
Right. Put your fingers on your lips and stare at nothing. Right. Just
I mean, that's a
just-
smart thing to do. I try to not give away anything. I just
Yeah.
blank face stare at the board when people ask me questions because I know that a perceptive player might pick up on something.
Oh, what the hell is this?
Anthony's really in the tank.
This has been there like the whole time.
Oh, it says PBKC Live Thursday 100.
Again, PLO 2K guarantee. That was got to be. We didn't change that.
Did I put mine correct?
What the?
Oh, you know what? Stephanie set this up, so it says it's no, it's correct on the live stream. It's
Okay.
correct. Just on the
Just on
our
the-
graphics
okay.
have been a little
Twitchy.
off all day. So anybody who's looking at the bottom right hand corner and seeing that it's Thursday night, that's incorrect. Obviously, we're on Friday.
Right.
It's not PLO. Obviously, they have 2 cards. I'm sure people figured it out by now.
I know. I just.
But
It's
it's okay. What happened was
we're
we
here like 2
started-
hours, and I just realized that. That's how much I'm paying
Yeah,
attention,
I
right?
think Gene didn't notice back there.
Yeah. So.
It is what it is.
Oh, the tournament director's been called again.
No shot. Oh, maybe it's clock call at this point.
Yeah, it's possible. You are taking too long to make this decision, and he makes it though.
It's how you gonna lay down?
He
yeah.
makes
I mean,
it.
he was really in the blender for this one.
Yeah.
Tough. Good call, but tough spot.
He
And
actually
Luke
thought he
is-
had the
Luke's got his-
flush,
Luke's-
and
Right.
that's a great, like on a PLO.
Bink.
And
Oh, he
it
binked it!
goes!
Oh, no, he binked it!
Right
Good
decision.
call from Anthony. He made the
Wrong
correct call.
results.
Great timing for Luke. He's been picking his spots very well. And what a suck out! One time for the boys. Where's the Luke? Yeah, there we go. Where's the Luke?
And the
Luke's-
Luke chatters. Let's go, Luke.
Luke's got railbirds in the chat. Let me hear it, boys and girls.
Oh.
Everybody root
man.
for Luke. This is the time. But the funny part is the other half of our chat has been rooting for Antoine.
I know.
That was the collision.
It's that whole scenario. Think long,
When
think
the-
wrong. You know,
when the-
it's one of those things.
when the what is it? The immovable force and unstoppable
Object?
something?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Those two things just collided for sure. Whatever the I forgot how the phrase
Agony
goes,
of
but-
defeat, the small
Oh,
victory.
man, yeah, look, Anthony's. You're not out of it yet, bud. Hang in there. But
Yeah, and-
he's obviously a little hurt by that one. Who wouldn't be?
You make the right decisions. It's
Yeah.
supposed to go your way.
He took quite a bit of time to. I mean, it's a tough spot. It was a good call.
Aldo says it's not a good day because he got knocked out right before the first break.
Not a good day.
Yeah, you know what?
Good job, Aldo.
Yeah,
you made it.
well,
You made it. Oh, after the first break, what, like earlier today?
Yeah.
At the beginning of the day? Poor
Oh,
guy. Sorry to
man.
hear that, Aldo. Poor Aldo.
So that's a situation in poker. And sometimes Luke was representing the flush. He had a feeling it was coming either way. And we call
I
it
think he was
semi-bluff.
I don't think he was. I mean, well.
He was repping it because he didn't have it.
He did
he
raise
had ace
pre.
high.
He bet the flop. He jammed the turn. I mean, that smells like a strong. It could have been aces with the ace of club. This is what I feel like it would have been.
Right.
And even more so, why? I mean, Anthony took his time. He made the right call. He just wasn't sure if it was ace jack of clubs or aces.
Of club, right, correct.
It could have been either one.
You're right. Either or, you're not supposed to fold that hand. It's too strong a hand to fold. You got trips. I think the call was right.
Well, to be fair,
Yeah.
remember what we were talking about? He was playing it very trappy.
Yeah.
He flatted on the flop and got a good turn card. If he would have raised the flop, I think he would have took it down and not lose a big pot. But again, if you're trying to make money in a tournament, I think I would just flat there too.
Yeah. Because that's the thing. Sometimes
There was a flush draw on
trap,
the flop, though.
The trap.
It was sixes, deuce, two clubs.
Right.
You could have protected from the flush draw or from the flop, is what I'm trying to say. But anyways.
Right. The board was wet, so therefore, when you're trapping like that, it's sometimes not good to trap because the turn card gives you more trouble than you need to have. And, right. You could have took down the pot instead of losing a really big one. But
he picked up a lot of equity on the
high
turn.
inside is 50-50.
Yeah.
Obviously it's easy to say what you should have done after you see the results.
Yeah, just Luke got the magic turn card, got it in, got the magic river card.
More importantly, though, if you're Anthony, this is what makes you a better poker player, is to regroup. You still got chips, like you said. It's not like he's got like 20K in chips. He's still got like
no, he's got 200.
Yeah, 200K.
Two.
You bounce back. The good players do.
I could see him. He's still twisting in agony. It's a tough spot, but tough beat there. Hang in there.
Well,
Antoine 420.
like the other Dave, when he lost that one race, his posture wasn't confident and I'm going to win this tournament anymore. It was more defensive.
You're right.
And that's the mind part of this game that can play tricks on you because we're all human.
Yep.
I want to be a robot one day. Just
I wish,
shut down the brain.
I wish I could be a robot.
Yeah.
I've always, ever since I was a kid, I wanted to be a robot.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
We're learning this new live. He's coming out of the gun.
I just
I
made
want
it
to
up,
be
but
a
it's not
robot.
What little kid didn't want to be a robot? Come on.
I never did.
What? Immortality?
Astronaut, maybe.
Astronaut. A robot. Astronaut. Think about that.
Yeah. Oh.
All right, what do we got here?
9-6 king on the flop.
I can't see.
All in.
Ooh, Jason gonna shove it.
This hand brought to you by Jack Link's Mystery.
Do we have sponsors?
No, not yet.
Of course we don't. I know we don't. He's in for 250.
This
Nate,
hand brought to you by the
Nate have
Moneymaker Tour.
Does Nate have a pair? No, actually, this live stream is brought to you by Hard Rock Bet. There it is in the back. Sign up now.
No, don't say that.
It's not. Oh, yeah, you're right. It's not.
What?
Hard Rock Bet.
Ah.
It's on the thing.
It's just
It's on the thing.
PBKC is more important.
You're right. But it's on the thing.
Moneymaker Tour coming to you soon.
We're sponsored by. No, we're not sponsored by anything really. We're just.
I'll tell you what, though. You bring me some free pizza, I'll throw your name out there. Just putting it out there.
So then shout out to Stephanie. Well, that was last week.
2 weeks ago, Italia, one of my favorite restaurants here in Okeechobee, right in West Palm Beach. Italia, they gave me free pizza. And I was like, you know what? I got to tell everybody about it. And it's really good. It's fresh made every single day. It's not like pre-made.
Oh, you're making me hungry, bud.
Let's go.
Oh, my God.
My boy Alfred at Italia. Hit him up. Tell him I sent you. What?
Thank you.
Oh.
I didn't want to say it, but thank you. Pass me that.
We've got 100 messages today.
Let's go.
Give me that trophy.
Let's go.
I always like seeing that. That's always great. That means there's some people in the chat that like us.
just let us know that we've had 100 messages in the chat today. Thank you, everybody who showed up and called out who you're rooting for. We're
backing your
strategies.
players.
Yeah, we're giving high fives. Rey Mysterio. We had all types of fun. We had all types of fun stuff in the chat today.
Is it raining yet?
Is it raining? You didn't bet the $100. It doesn't even matter. You want it to rain or you don't want it to rain?
I bet it's going to rain.
How many people started today's tournament had 158 entrants.
Yeah, I think 2 weeks ago we had 178, which is the most I've seen. And then last week it was like 167.
Of chatters?
No, entries into the tournament. Yeah,
I feel like 150 to 160 is pretty average. Anything above that is above average. We've seen it get up to, I think, 180 one time. I think I did. Don't quote me.
That's the most I've ever seen it. That's what I'm saying. It was topped out. First place was almost 5K. I think that was you and I that did it. That was that week. It was really an extremely great turnout for a $130 buy-in. Everyone showed up, and I'm like,
that's probably why it ran so late. Remember?
This one started late, ran late. This one was quick. This one, we got to the final table. We weren't even ready.
No, but
I
was watching the player count.
Right.
It went from like 29 to 18, like quick. with 34, and then it went from 18 to 11. Like
Snap,
as I'm
like,
driving
whoa,
to
whoa.
work, like, I was like, oh boy, I'm gonna be late for this final table.
Oh, we lost some of our graphics. I think the guys in the back just threw in the towel. They're like, screw it.
No, he's just gonna let us improvise. So
Yeah. And
we
this,
have.
this is
I'm
the,
gonna tell you right now, Jason bet 35.
yeah.
Nate raised to either 100 or 150. It's hard to tell.
Looks like 150. Looks like 3 each.
150 each.
Yeah, we'll go with
I said
150.
each. I meant each.
Each.
150
150-ish. And so,
Jason's in the tank for this one.
yeah, Jason's actually.
He's kind of shifts. He got like 100. He's got about 350 total. This is kind of an all-in or full type of.
That's what he says to
Yep.
himself. It's not worth it.
Yep.
You know, I
and
want
folding was
extra.
the option, no
I want
matter-
an extra couple $100. There's another player in the hand that we
Or
don't
he's
see.
just
That's
gonna-
why. So he was the third wheel.
Oh.
So we're looking, yeah.
So he was against a raise and a call. It makes more
right,
sense to
right,
step out the way.
Yeah, get out of the, yeah. 9-6, Jack 7, 2 diamonds on the board. That 7 just completed something.
It would have been 10-8, 10-8 for open end on the flop or 8-5 for a good shot. But I
Right.
feel like, man, we've been chatting so much. I didn't see the action.
I know, sorry guys, we did. That's what
Did
happened.
it freeze? Oh, okay, we're back.
Nancy,
Oh,
Nancy.
time, Drew.
You know what? I was saying that someone should pat me on the back for
Nancy, we
doing.
love you.
Thanks, Nancy. She has to. She's downstairs dealing. That's why she
Send
can't.
some pizza. Nancy wants. She's calling ahead for pizza. Imagine if she ordered pizza from the live stream.
Just-
and we
yeah.
just like called her. Hey, can we get some pizza?
That'd be great.
Oh, this pot's getting big now.
Wow, there's a
buddy.
bet and a call, and the river, folks, is a 4 diamonds.
It's a backdoor
I don't know what that
flush.
does, but it has to
I
be
mean,
exciting.
If somebody had a pair with a back door on the flop, like a
Boy.
9 or a jack with a diamond draw. Oh, I can't see what's
9,
happening.
6, 7, 4.
I'm gonna guess.
Look at that pot right there.
I'm gonna guess Nate. He's probably gonna bet again. He raised a flop. He bet the turn, and I think he's. It's a bad river for somebody who bet the flop in the turn.
Look
There's
at
a
that one,
There's
jack.
the top pair. Oh, top
two.
two.
Top 2.
Yeah.
That's
That
Luke
hand makes
to the
sense.
left.
Yep.
Luke had jack
It
9,
looks-
2
and
pair.
I don't see another hand going up, which means it looks like Luke's gonna win a big one. Another big pot going Luke's way. He's really turned things around.
You know what? I give credit to the people in the chat who said Luke has a chance to win. It's
Cool
all the,
hand, Luke.
Cool hand, Luke. It's all the chat's fault.
Wow, cool hand, Luke. He's coming up. I think that was quite the hit from Nate. Nate had a big stack. I mean, he still has a lot of chips, but that had to be a 3, 4, 500K pot, man. It was 150 and call on the flop.
Right.
Had to be easily 500K in the pot.
I would assume that was correct.
Big pot going cool hand Luke's way.
And look how happy he is. You can just see like the aura right there. He's like, I feel good.
Dang,
I knew
he's
this
got
was gonna
1
happen. Look at that
point-
confidence.
1.2
Just
mil,
stop racking up my
1.3 mil.
chips.
Oh yeah, he's happy, right?
Yeah.
That's a face of confidence right there. Feels good to be in his.
Can he finish it though? Right?
It's all about the finish.
Still 5-handed.
I mean, right now he's got a good shot at it.
Right.
Nate looking a little bit defeated. Hang in there, Nate. There you go. He's recollecting himself.
Yeah.
Or he's going to call this bet. Wait,
Well, it looks
what?
like Jason fired from the button. Our graphics came back up. Woohoo!
Hey, we're back. It's okay. We don't need graphics to announce
No, we
this
don't.
game,
We
man.
absolutely don't. I mean, I don't. I mean, they're there for you guys so you
Yeah,
can see it
that's
because
true.
it is entertaining. But 7, ace, 9 on the flop.
Jason, it says Anthony's all in, but the graphics are a little bit all in for 5K. That's been happening quite a bit. We're gonna have to fix
Disregard.
that.
Disregard.
Anthony is not all in. He's still got about 200K left.
Yeah, and he's not even in the hand. So how about that? How about that
Yeah,
for you?
you know.
Oh, there's an all-in bet, and it
Jason.
wins. It was heads up.
That's another. Oh, he's gonna show the ace. You know, ace deuce.
Oh,
he
he showed both.
it.
He showed both.
the
Okay,
deuce.
good. Yeah.
Showed the ace and the deuce.
He showed him. So listen, I still have the best hand, and that's true. You did.
Yeah,
You did. You weren't bluffing.
yeah.
So 5-handed. Your ranges should change. I like the way everyone's playing so far. It's really close. Anthony needs to step it up, though.
He's hanging in there. Anthony's hanging in there. He
To regroup from that one hand.
lost
All-
a big hand.
Yeah, it was a good call.
Made
you know?
a great call.
Yeah. Nancy's still saying everyone on the stream team rocks.
Nancy, you rock.
If you want to get on my good side, and if you want to poison me, just saying, bring pizza. So there's 2 reasons to bring me pizza.
It's a win-win.
Because I'm definitely eating it.
Nate with ace-4 suited on the button. He's going to raise.
Hand number 41, raising from the
80.
button. I approve.
4 exit.
Hell yeah, let's go. I don't even
Take it
see.
down.
That's how it works.
Well,
that is how it works.
There's a little bit of tilt factor. You got to win a hand in order to get off the tilt factor a little bit. So Nate knew that. He had a 4 exit, took it down. Maybe he's going to recollect after that.
Here we go. Anthony asking the banker Luke to make some change here for the red chips, the yellow chips. Yeah. All right. Playing on tilt sometimes works in your favor. Why? Are you
Some of the biggest pods I've ever won.
We're on tilt? Yeah. That's why I hit a nerve
Ship
for you.
it all in with the flush draw. Get called
What
twice
the
because I know
hell?
I'm on tilt, and then you just triple up. Fun times. Fun times.
Is there any other sport that has tilt factor in it, like baseball? Is there tilt in
Absolutely.
baseball?
Golf.
Really, golf?
100%.
Oh, okay.
100%. Golf is a game that you could very easily get tilted
Really?
and lose it. Oh, yeah. A couple
just-
bad shots. A wind might be in on your favor. Oh, yeah.
And then you're out of it. You're out.
Let's see. What other ones? Oh, Luke.
Luke has
flatted with
kings.
kings.
Anthony comes all in
He
with
flatted
king
from the small.
5.
Anthony shoved
What a
from the
trap.
big.
Let's see
Sets the trap.
if this is going to be what we think
Nate
it's going to
folds.
be.
Snap call.
Well, he folded queens earlier, so
There's no shot of his queens. Unless this happens to be like king jack. See, it's okay, but he hasn't.
why wouldn't he snap right here?
He
It's a
hasn't
heads
snap
up.
called, and he hasn't just said I call. So, there's no way he has 2 black kings. It would make sense.
I'm just going to go over there.
I
What?
want to
I'm
see
just,
the cards.
I'm
Show
just
the
going to go
cards.
over
I
there.
wanna show the
I'm
cards.
going to.
Show the cards. If you fold, show the cards. Because you know it's not kings if you fold. It's not king. There's no way he has kings right now. There's no way.
You and I both know. When I'm even looking at his whole cards, they're no longer kings because he snap, right? And there's no one else in the hand.
King 5 suited.
King
correct.
5 of hearts is good.
What does he got? 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 What's Luke got? I want to see it.
Now it's the guessing game. What is it? Luke, they're not even going to show us here.
No,
Where's the
Daisy,
suspense?
I told her to frame the cards.
3, 7,
No.
6, 10. And I love when dealers just run through the whole deck to go.
I've talked to a lot of the dealers. I've told
queens.
them- Oh, king queen.
King Queen.
King
King Queen.
queen.
Oh, my. That's a whole.
I gotta have a talk with Daisy. I gotta have a talk with her.
You went through this whole
I
scenario.
told her to frame the cards and put the all-in button.
A
and everything.
short-term
She-
memory.
She forgot.
Ah.
She went on break and forgot.
She's like, nobody wants to see this.
All right, Antoine 420. You know, a couple bad runs, and there it is out the door. You did great, though. I thought he did great. He's going to take down 5th place. Four-digit payday, 1,037 for his troubles. Not a bad day, as long as you're in for 1 bullet.
Not the goal, but
Not a
you know, it's
terrible day if you're in for 2 bullets.
It is a surprisingly when you lose and you still get paid, you kind of forget about it. You're like, I got money in my pocket. It's a good thing.
Not me. When I
You
play,
dwell
I
on it?
played
You
for
dwell
8
on the
hours
weeks?
and I made it that far. And I'm like, man. On my way home, like, man, I should have won that one. I had $1 million in chips.
Yeah, he did have over $1 million in chips at one point.
Momentum.
One flip,
We were
yeah,
just-
one
momentum
hand.
swings.
Luke says 1.7 million in chips.
He's got a monster stack of chips.
Yeah.
Luke has been just
2-1 in the money. 53% of the chips in play are all on one player now, and it looks like 3 versus 1. If you look at the table side, isn't that funny?
I think the
Luke's-
chips is that right? He has half the chips to play.
Yeah,
He has half
half
as
the
much
chips
as
in
the rest
play.
of everybody. Oh my God! So it is the Cool Hand Luke show today.
There's Dave.
Dave.
Raise. It looks like
Not
it always.
all in.
I know. It looks like an all-in shove,
80,
but just
75% of his chips. 66% of his chips.
the blinds have gone up, and now we are four-handed. So both your range and your action should get more aggressive.
Now, does Dave actually have King Deuce? Jason with the Ace Queen and a decision.
Yeah, he doesn't like that raise,
Oh
and he
boy.
knows Ace Queen is vulnerable here.
But the way it's hard to exploit people like Dave because he makes it so big, and I haven't seen him show down a lot of hands. He had queens,
He's got pocket queens. That makes sense.
so it wasn't King Deuce. I said there's no way it was King Deuce. I did say that.
Right.
There's no way it was King Deuce.
Yeah.
It's hard to exploit somebody who just bets that big with big hands.
Getting paid is one of the best parts
Getting
of
paid is-
tournament
it's
poker.
great.
You
I
know,
love getting paid.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love getting
Right.
paid?
But you definitely want that first place money, you know, or be a, you know, the funny thing is when you get busted in like a 4th place and then they go, "Hey, you guys want chop?" He's like, "Oh, you son of! What are you talking about?" Nobody's brought it up so far. I think Luke wants to play it out for the trophy.
I heard somebody in the beginning of the like before
We
we
got started,
started,
yeah.
somebody was like, "Hey, is there anybody here who just is 100% like not a chopper?"
Right.
And I don't remember what the chatter was after that, but I think somebody had it in their head like, "Hey, let's get a deal going."
Right.
And the fact that we made it this far with that one means there is somebody there needing
Right.
to play it all
That's
the
possible.
way.
Yeah. Here's Jason from the button,
Ooh.
all in,
Jason with ace king.
all or nothing.
I feel like Luke's
Going
gonna
against
fold
chip
the ace
leader.
ten. Luke's kind of tight. Like I said, we've seen him fold, make some big
Yeah.
folds.
Yeah. He let the
I think
cards
he
do the
can-
work.
I think he can get away
He's
from this
smiling.
one.
He's gonna fold. Yeah, he doesn't need to
Yeah.
make that spot. You know, you gotta pick and choose your battles sometimes.
Luke is good. I like it.
Yeah.
He doesn't overvalue.
Doesn't
average
get carried away with
hands.
too many chips. So I've seen that too. Some
Yeah.
players have a million of chips and they play every single hand, and all of a sudden
Uh-huh.
you're like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
But I have these chips, Diverter. I have these chips.
Luke has been very patient, and it's played very well for him.
Yeah. But he looks comfortable. That's you should have that.
He looks comfortable. He looks confident.
Right.
He's
Well, things
crushing it.
going his way, and you got people in the chat saying, "Go, let's go,
Crushing
Luke."
it.
Yeah, crushing it. That's it's a fun time. Hand number 46. Yep, that's the bunt's gonna be back on you. The blinds are gonna be back. When you're four-handed, it's always on you. Is it on me? It's on you. Quick, it comes around quick.
Hey, you're blind 50% of the time.
Hey, no yawning. What are you
Ugh.
doing?
I wasn't a yawn.
Oh,
I had
God.
something in my throat.
Shit.
Something. I was just breathing heavy.
Now here's a hand where Luke has 1.5 million in chips and a good hand you should raise with. Why are you flat calling?
Maybe it's ace 5. Like I said, Luke's been kind of passive with hands that we feel are raisable.
Right.
But Luke has been doing better than we.
That's true. Give him credit
So
what
we'll
credit's
give the
due.
man some
Queen
credit.
10-4, all the clubs on the board.
Not a great flop, although they both have a 10.
They both have a 10, but 10 has the more important. I mean,
Nate has position.
Nate has the better 10 for the club,
Nate
the
has
flush draw.
position.
And position.
No, Luke has a better 10.
No.
Nate, it says Nate 10 deuce, bud.
Ace 10, but it was 3 clubs on the board. Nate has a club in his hand. It's a better 10 than the ace 10.
The 10 of club was on the board. And
Oh,
he had a deuce
the
of heart
graphics.
was his.
The graphics. He had the ace of 10. He had the 10 of clubs. All right.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I don't listen. The graphics may or may not have been correct, but it said he had ace 10, no club. It said he had 10 deuce, no club. That's what it said.
No, it didn't.
The 10 of club was on the board. and
No,
the
it
deuce was
said
a
he had
red
a club.
deuce.
I'm going to argue with you on that.
Rewind. Where's the rewind button? Let's go. Rewind right now. Oh yeah, I just realized that. I don't know.
My
Click
phone
it,
is
I don't have
charging.
it.
Otherwise, I'd pull up the YouTube video. And
It's
I'm sure.
fine. We'll agree to disagree.
Blinds have gone up 15K,
I
30K.
Even though I know I'm right.
Hand number 47.
See, that's a 10 of club. That's what the 10 of club.
I
looks like. You
don't.
see it?
I saw that.
The other, it was on the board.
I saw that. I'm telling you. I was looking at the big screen.
Man, I don't know, buddy. I don't know. Dang it. I don't know, man.
Heads up to the flop. Trey for deuce. Luke with 8-7
Ugly
and
flop.
Jason
That's
9-8.
Nobody.
First one bets wins.
Check, check.
Check, check. 3. 3 helps. It hurts nobody. Check, check. 7
7
gives Luke the winner.
And importantly, he had a 3-outer.
See,
Big.
yeah, he shows
Shows the
it
big.
shows it anyways.
I mean,
though,
it was
but-
blind versus blind check down, you know.
Right, but Luke bets there, and then the player snap folds. Like, it would have worked anyways,
Yeah.
regardless of the 7.
Yeah. Makes it easier.
No,
When you have
that's
a
the thing of it is, like, I'm trying to show this to people out there myself as well to play that when you play the game, the cards matter. Sometimes just the bet does, more
Yeah,
importantly.
yeah. You're right. You're not right. You're not wrong.
Well, I mean,
Sometimes you're playing the card, sometimes you're
Right.
playing the player. Overall, you should be playing the player.
Should
but
be playing the
cards
player.
help.
cards definitely help.
The cards do help.
Momentum helps, but chip stack helps more than anything.
Yeah.
You know, like you can afford to make a mistake when you have 2 million in chips. So you should be putting the pressure now. This is the point where I think you turn your game from passive aggressive to
Pump it up.
aggressive. Right.
Pump it up for sure.
Right. Become the maniac, you know? Make them make decisions. And in the long run, you put the pressure.
Yeah.
They say that,
At
you know,
least
pressure
until
makes
somebody either plays back at you
Correct.
or you lose a big one or
Right.
something like that. You might,
right, where you have to make
Right.
a decision to
Then you
fold it and
gotta-
like,
then
okay,
you gotta
they've caught
switch
on a
gears.
little bit. Right.
I agree. You should
Because
be
you can
switching
steal
gears
a
little
lot.
bit
You can steal a lot, right?
at this stage. And as
Correct.
a table, what you see at the table is not exactly aggressive. It is semi-tight. It would be a good time to switch it
Right,
up and
these
start
players
like
are
this.
playing
Yeah.
more conservative than I've seen other players play, where you feel like
100%.
they're going to play back at you. You know, there are some
100%,
tables when you get players that actually will stop you from doing that because they had enough. But
yeah, no, you're right. You're right, 100%.
anyways, just my 2 cents
6-3
here.
gets there.
6-3 for 2 pair and a bet and a win. Whee! I like the bet and the no showdown kind of scenario, you know?
Yeah.
There are your payouts, folks, if you're wondering what first place was. 4,267 cash dollars.
Cash money.
Yeah, baby. Second place, not too shabby, 2,636. And then both the third and fourth players, you know, a little over $1,000 in your pocket. Not too much of a difference.
Just shy of 2,000. You got just shy of 19, really. It's a
Right,
nice number,
almost
too.
2K.
If you're in for one bullet.
Sure eats the hell out of 2K, 1,900. I always say that, too, when you have a big
so
bill.
what does that mean?
What?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shop value in the range of 2K apiece, which would be slightly better than third place.
Great ICM for Luke, though. I mean, he's right now would be the best time
I mean,
to throw that
think
out
he'd be
there.
getting something like 35, 36 with
Yeah.
half the chips in play.
Right.
That would be a chunk.
A
Here we
raise from the
go.
button, a call from Nate.
Do you think the tilt factor is still affecting Nate?
Nah, I think he's over it
I
already.
think you've cooled off?
Yeah.
He looks a little... No, he's laughing.
Yeah, look there. Yeah,
yeah,
see?
he's all right. He's okay.
You definitely know someone's really not until when they go, ha ha.
It's just like he knew we were talking about it. It's
Right.
kind of funny. He just started laughing.
9-3-4 on this flop. We've seen a lot of rainbows, not a lot of too many connecting boards. And this one's like,
Nate's
this is
gonna
dry as
lead
there is.
out. Interesting. I mean, type of board that's going to hit the blinds more often than the
Right,
razor.
3 on the turn.
So it's an interesting bet. Jason not believing him and going to call with the ace-10. Oh, this snap, shove on the turn.
Steal
it's gonna
it.
do it.
Steal it. Take away action. That's
Oh,
that's
he hit the 10. Never mind.
Right.
He hit the 10. He hit the top
Yeah,
pair.
the
Makes
10.
it easier.
Yeah, it wasn't
Although,
a 3.
look at
Is this a
it.
3?
He
I
hit
know.
the 3.
I know. So
Oh, he didn't hit the
Oh.
top pair. It makes it even better.
we're going to have a talk with the people in the back.
No. Today was just one of
They
those
just
days,
wanna-
bro. Today was just one of those days.
All right.
There it is.
Yeah. There it is.
I'm not going to say it.
Don't say it, yeah. The
But
name
it's
that show
there.
that right. Listen, it's on PBKC, pbkennelclub.com. Just go there, click on it. The first thing that pops up.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is there's Stephanie back there. She's normally on point. Jean, I don't know what's going on.
Gene's pretty good. No, Gene's good. It's
And-
just today's one of those days, man.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Today is one of those days.
We hit the hand number 50 mark, and there's a shove. Dave said, you know what?
he's got
I'm
an ace-8.
waiting
Yeah,
for
that's-
hand number
That's
50
in
to
his
get it in.
range.
I'm
That's
waiting
in
for
his
this
range.
hand.
It says he's in for 140, but I do believe he's got closer to 250.
It's, yeah. Oh, he does it reverse. Instead of showing the 8, he shows the ace. He does it
He
reverse.
showed no, that's the old I was bluffing.
Right,
play,
exactly.
and he shows an
right.
8 when really you had the
he
best
showed
hand
one
with
card,
ace. Yeah,
so
yeah,
instead of
that's
the
funny.
ace, he went the opposite way,
That's funny.
breaking the mold.
That's the old I didn't have it.
Yeah, you guys got to call me next
even
time.
though- yeah.
I like to bluff. And that's a good thing about when you do bluff a lot and then you do get called out. Sometimes your hand is the best one. People will call you
The
light.
worst is there's been times where I do that. You get people to call you light, and then they get there. That's the worst.
That's the
bro.
frustrating part too. When you
They
do
just call me with like
right, when
10-9
the plan goes as
Queen
accordingly.
Jack. I had ace king. He just binks it on the turn.
Nate, Dave in again, 2 for 2, all in,
Woo!
sixes
Oh, he's
this
got an
time.
ace. Dave
got
with
pair.
the sixes.
Yeah, Dave's
so
got
Nate with a
sixes.
big stack. He's gonna fold. Did
Folds,
he snap
yeah.
fold the ace 3? Yeah,
Yeah.
he snap folded.
Shows them. I have an ace.
Oh, I thought we were gonna get the.
They were suited.
Yeah. Good
And you know
fold,
what?
Nate.
Honestly, four-handed ace 3 right there is a monster.
But not. I think it's better to make the raise instead.
Make
of
the
calling.
move is better
Yeah.
than making the call.
Yeah.
See, that's another thing. That's a sound philosophy you should put in your head.
For sure.
Making the move is 10 times stronger than making the call.
Yeah. You just need a bit when somebody already shoved in front of you. you need
And
a
it changes.
little bit
It changes.
stronger.
Ace tray all in there might stop Dave from doing a call or all in with sixes because
Right.
like my pair is small.
Yeah. But Dave he was
Enough chips where he might have called. It's possible.
I
And
think
it
he
was
was
flip.
first to act. Oh no, he did. I didn't see. Did Nate
Yeah,
raise?
Nate raised and he went all in. Dave went over the top.
Okay.
Over the top.
Okay.
I'm over you, buddy.
Yeah, it makes sense. Everything that happened made sense.
They're still playing good. I mean,
Yeah.
chips are going around in circles.
Oh, I did it again. I pressed the wrong button.
Stop pressing the wrong buttons.
I like to press buttons. I can't help myself.
Stop pushing my buttons.
There's no big red button here. You never press the big red button.
No, and everything.
I learned that from every TV show, every movie I've ever seen. Don't press the big red button, okay?
Usually they have a little box on top of it that you have to open up.
That's the really bad red button. If it's got a box on top.
We got some red buttons. I haven't seen them thrown in lately.
We haven't seen the all-in buttons. Yeah, it's
I
been a
know.
while.
Put them to use.
I can't remember. It was a dealer who was throwing 3 of them out at the same time. It was Rojas, wasn't it?
Right.
I think it was Rojas.
Luke taking his name to the title. Cool man Luke just folding. Is patiently waiting for someone to bust
He
out.
does look very cool.
Maybe he's content with third place money. I don't know. Here it is. All in from Jason.
Jason on the button. This is what we were talking about earlier. You
Right.
can't sit around and wait for hands. You got to make moves.
Right.
He's, semi-short.
Yeah.
Yeah. Queen
That's a
9
good
suited.
spot.
Queen 9 suited,
I
folded
think
to you
Jack.
on the button.
I think
like
Dave
it.
calls with Jack 10 suited. That's a hand I would call.
No.
Oh, I would have called. I would have called.
It's another one of those hands that's better to make the move with than it is.
I like that hand.
We just
You know,
talked about that.
the-
That's why you're.
that's why I'm sitting here, not there. Oh my!
That's why you're busted.
Listen, everyone in the chat, we're gonna get some gloves on. Me and this guy we're about to throw down.
Oh.
He keeps saying one more comment,
Who's
and I'm going on tilt.
Who's betting on who?
One more comment, and the mic's
Name
coming
Marcus
up.
back. I created a monster. Yo, your boy Luke is taking it down, boy.
I'm taking the microphone off. That's it. Just be my fisticuffs.
Oh, this should be fun. There's a whole arena right here. It's more of a racetrack, but we could use it as an arena.
That'd be great.
We're about to throw it down, boy.
Floor. These guys want to put the gloves on.
I don't think they would be opposed. Let's be honest. You put Sean over here. Sean be like, yeah, let's
Let's go.
Sean don't want to
Either
see
you're
us.
in the ring or you're out
He's
for the
gonna
night.
wanna, oh, here we go. Dave with a move. Oh, no, he's
No,
got
ace
queen. Sorry,
queen
I thought he had
suited.
it. Yeah.
No move.
Wrong hand. I was looking at the wrong hand.
But you know what? I do like his
Snap
play.
show.
He's putting people to what I keep on telling people. Put
Well-
the pressure on. It's all in or nothing.
So this is what I was saying
Yeah.
before, that it's hard to exploit Dave.
Yeah.
You can't bluff somebody who just shoved all in. You can't bluff him.
Right.
So it's hard to exploit. You got to have a hand.
True.
And Dave has been
Right.
Even when
Picking
he
the right
doesn't
spots
have- yeah,
because
he's-
he
yeah,
hasn't ran into aces yet. Because that's always a great move
Yeah.
until it's the wrong move.
well, it's still a good move. It's just
when
you
Queens did it, it wasn't a good
the
move.
timing.
Right.
The timing is very important, and he hasn't picked a bad time to do it yet.
Four-handed, hand number 55. Blinds are 15,000, 30,000. These boys are in it. I like it. Nobody has given up yet. They're all fighting for that first place
Nate
money.
with a raise ace deuce. I like it. He's got the chips to do so, and we're short-handed. It's
the
a suited
cutoff-
ace. Got to go for
The cutoff
it.
is just as good as the button in a raised position. You
Well,
know?
realistically, there's 2 spots where you could steal blinds.
Right. But if you're Luke, you can raise. You can steal at every single hand. I mean, you got to
It's
stack.
not his style.
It's
style
not
is
his style. That's the
yeah.
point. You're right. But you could. He's got like a whole stack of yellows he could screw up before he has to start playing right.
You're not wrong.
I'm just saying, like he could just
You're not
you know, like he could just bully the table for a little while,
You're
pick
right.
up, and then when someone calls him, he sucked out the last hand. He had the club draw. He's running so good, you know.
You're right. He's definitely got the momentum.
People don't know, man. They just don't know. Look, don't. What are you folding the button for? Nah. He's gonna put me on tilt. Created a monster. I want pizza. I bet you it's gonna rain tonight. Who wants to put the money on
You're
it?
making me want pizza.
Pizza!
Pizza sounds great.
Jab, jab, dodge. Yeah, dodge well. What's that saying for duck, dive, dodge, and
Dodge, duck, dip, dive,
And
dodge. The 5 Ds of
Something, yeah.
dodgeball. It's a great movie. It's such a great movie. I love that movie. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Clunk. Such a great movie.
It's so simple
Highly
too, right?
overrated,
Yes,
too.
I know it is overrated.
Great cast.
Yeah,
That sounds
good
like- I
cast
think
of
that was,
players. Yeah. Vince Vaughn.
Vince Vaughn,
yeah.
Rip Torn.
Right.
Oh, man, I can't remember. Ooh, here's a hand. Now, does he ship it? or
We've
does he
seen
make a
this
raise? I feel
before.
like you're just going to ship.
Ship it, yeah.
He's
And
gonna ship and hopefully get called by a. Oh.
hopefully someone has
I
a
don't
hand
think
in
Dave is gonna
right.
call here.
And Dave has not
gonna-
shown the tendency to call, which is probably like, hey, we got it. We got a race off.
hands. Wait,
Queen
maybe he has
Jack
queens?
versus King King. Yeah,
No, he has
Queen
Queen
Jack.
Jack.
It's Queen Jack.
Oh, it's King Queen. It's
No,
King Queen.
King Queen. Oh my
King
God.
Queen, not Kings. See, we've had that's
Okay.
Why.
Well.
Daisy, she framed the cards. Let's go.
Well, yeah, super.
Well, she didn't do it that one time. I got upset.
3 King Ace. King's in the lead.
Bink.
Deuce.
Bink. Oh, he binked it. He binked it. Straight on the rim for
outer.
Dave.
The 3 outer, right?
There was a 4 outer. Did you see a 10 folded?
No.
4 outer, bud.
Okay.
How many? 1, 2, 3, 4.
For the 4 hour.
It's okay.
It's a
It's
1
been
hour
a
in
long-
my book.
It's been a long day. It's
1
been a long
hour.
3 hours for us, huh?
The only way you can win there is with the 10.
I mean, that's a pretty sick cooler.
And then
Specifically because he hit
there
the
were
king.
3. Yeah, he flopped the
hit
king.
straight
That's
4
twice
outs.
we've seen that.
Straight
Someone's
4-outer.
flopped the top pair.
What was that? That's 10%
and
on the
lost.
flop? 10% on the flop.
Yeah.
Half of that on the turn.
That's where Dave lost his first 10. Remember the 10s? That's what happened.
So another casualty. Jason, good job today, bud. He played great. He made it this far. 4th place, 1391. That's a good year. I don't know. I don't even know what year that was. What happened in
Wasn't there like
1391?
war and poverty?
Probably the Black Plague. I don't know.
What a year that was.
What a great year, the Black Plague.
15K, 30K blinds, hand number 58. We are 3-handed now. Now the action.
Watch Dave's going to ship. He's going to ship. Or
Should.
He's going to overraise.
No.
Snap fold. No, he had 3 high. There's no way he had 3-3. He had 3 high. He had 3 deuce.
Well, he went against the chip leader. He's got 3rd
I
place
still
money
think
locked
Dave's
down.
style, any pair, he's probably going to make a pretty hefty.
So now you're playing the styles of the players, right?
That I'm just observant.
Yeah.
I'm just observing.
Good observation.
That's why I know Luke has been patient and
Luke-
fairly passive. He's not
Very. He just lathered up. He didn't have to get involved in the
say
hand.
slathered up.
He slathered. He lathered
I
up.
don't know what slather means, but I like it.
Slathered in the poker.
Slathered up. It sounds like somebody just like covered
I like
in
to
mayonnaise.
slather in chips though one day.
Oh, I love being
I'm gonna run
slathered
so
in
good.
chips.
I'm gonna be like, this is a guy who likes to run good.
No, Dave, your stack is dirty, man. Fix that. Luke with a pair.
Let's go, Luke. What?
A Pepe hot kinky. I think Ty said being slathered up in
Right.
mayonnaise.
Oh, it
I
is
don't
kinky.
know.
Yeah.
It
Did you say
sounds like being
mayonnaise?
covered up in. Have you ever been covered in mayonnaise?
Never,
Me
never.
neither. But I would like to try. I guess I don't know. It sounds like fun. There's a
Alright.
raise. That's a hefty size raise.
Yeah.
It's 130.
Doesn't want to call. That's a raise. He's been too quiet. Now he's gonna put in raise where.
Maybe
I
now is the
don't-
time where he turns it up a little bit. Oh, Nate is not done. We're
Oh.
gonna see a pot.
Thank
Wow.
you, Nate.
They're both stacked. Look at
Thank
this,
you,
5,
Nate.
6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah.
Yeah.
They both got a mil and change.
A million.
I'm gonna say Nate's probably got 9. Oh
8
boy.
queen 7.
Bad flop for 5. But he's gonna probably continue.
Yeah. C-bet might not do
And
it
Nate
this
with
time.
The open-ended. I don't think he's gonna.
No.
I don't think he's gonna take it down.
I think Nate re-races here.
Could be such a good. Oh, he snap called. Because Daisy pulled in the
Did-
chips.
yeah, I
He
know.
must have
Yeah,
said
yeah.
call.
Daisy, wait till the action is complete.
She's good. She's good. I give her the approval.
Bink.
Bink.
9.
Okay, well, 9 takes a lead. As long as he's got 5s.
Luke just checked there. He knows his
Yeah, I
hand is
think
no
he's
longer
shutting
good.
down. Yeah, he's shutting down. Most
And
likely. Nate shove?
Nate bet,
Nate
obviously.
either bet or shove.
Yeah. He bet, and that's the end of that hand.
Ooh. Ooh.
Good chunk of chips.
That was a big. Yeah, it was a good 700K pot, I
The
think.
one time Luke gets aggressive.
Right. He didn't really step out of line.
No, I mean, no.
I think his sizing was a little bit on the bigger side.
It's all standard play,
Yeah,
obviously.
he didn't step out of line,
I like the
but that was-
continuation bet
that
on the
was-
board like that.
Yeah. You gotta bet and see where you're at.
And then he didn't. He didn't what's the word? Like, what's that word when you're not committed, but when you're stubborn and you should stop betting, and he's still gonna fire another bullet there.
Well, luckily he shut down on the turn.
Right,
I think,
that's what I'm
He
saying.
stabbed the flop. Yeah, he didn't. He
Out of
didn't
position.
get crazy.
Oh, Luke is at aces. Good time to have aces on the
Lord,
button.
Luke has been getting some hands.
Let's see what happens here. So far, we've seen aces once, and they've held up against 2 other pairs. It's a good time to have aces. Kings,
Oh man, he made a large raise.
too large, right? No value.
Man, Luke.
You could have said something like, I'm bluffing. I'm
Doing.
steaming here.
Show the 1 ace. Like he needs ace.
Yeah. Pimp's got some funny comments.
Pimp, you're a funny dude.
Ha ha. How am I funny? What is so funny about me?
What am I funny? What am I funny looking? What am I comedian to you?
Like a clown? Do I
What
amuse you?
Do I
love
amuse
the
you? Am I
best
here to
scene
amuse?
ever.
I love Goodfellas. Such
Yeah.
a good movie.
They don't make them like they used to, right? Those good movies, they don't make them
Even
like that.
Scorsese, he's still out here making movies, but they're just not as. I mean,
Edgy, not edgy.
not
is the
all
word.
of them. Not like what was the last couple of? What was it? What was the one that he made a couple of?
You want to hear a movie that's coming out?
It was what was it called? And it was like a 4-hour movie. It wasn't that good.
Right.
Scorsese made a Gangs in New York. It was good, but that was kind of that's not.
Did he
that's
make the
not that
Gucci
good.
movie? Was that the movie you're talking about?
Gucci movie? The one I'm thinking of was like
A
it
House
was on
of something.
Netflix.
Oh, okay.
It was a Netflix movie. It had It had De Niro and a bunch of the guys, and they were kind of old, but it wasn't that great. Scorsese, he's still out here making movies, bro. He's been making a lot of movies with Leo, and I like Leo. Leo's been good.
Leo's
Shutter
got a
Island
movie.
was actually Shutter Island was great.
They're making another movie, Leo.
The Departed was great.
Yeah. Anyways, the movie I was talking about comes out next month, day before my birthday. Dune Part 2.
You know what? I was gonna watch Part 1. I was gonna put on something to fall asleep to. I fell asleep within 10 minutes. But Dune
Have you
was
seen the
on
first
my
one?
list. No, I haven't seen it.
That's why.
The one with what's his name and
Bronx
what's her
Tale
face?
is another favorite movie. Great movie.
Bronx Tale is a great movie.
Phenomenal. Would
I could get the papers. Get the papers. Tip me 2 times because he says everything 2 times.
All right, we got Nate versus Dave in the hand. Luke dropped out. That's what I like to do too when you're like the chip leader. He's no longer the chip leader anymore, Luke. But I like to see the smaller stacks go at it. You never need to double up a small stack.
Ladder.
Yeah.
Ladder up sometimes.
Yeah.
No, my favorite thing is to when I'm on like if I'm in Luke's position,
Right.
and I'm watching 2 players go at it,
Yeah.
and it's an all in and a call. I'm like,
Right.
please bust. In my head, I'm saying
Everyone roots for the
please
short stack.
Bust.
That's the
nobody,
funny thing.
Nobody roots for the short stack. Is what
No,
you meant
to
to say.
bust, to bust.
Yeah,
I'm
oh
saying.
yeah, they
Everyone,
root for the
yeah,
they
that's
root for the bust.
when so and so's good luck to the game.
Yeah, they're really
you want this
like,
boy out of the
gotta hope he
tournament.
busts. I just made $500. You know, like love when it happens.
Especially like on the bubble of a good tournament like that multi. You just want that guy. You like all in call. You like railbirds.
I told you the story where I was a bubble boy and there's like 4 tables clapping on my way out. Oh, it's the worst feeling. They're clapping.
You just want to go and smack somebody's
On the
chips.
announcer, the announcer's like, "Congratulations, you're in the money." As I'm walking out, they're all like, "Yay!" And I'm walking out with my tail tucked between my legs. Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, it's always
That's
a
a great time. I'll never forget that, dude. I think I've said that story once or twice, but
Nope,
still
at the
hurts.
time,
Still hurts to this day.
No, yeah, when you're clapping for yourself to make the money, you're not thinking of that one person that
Of course,
didn't
everybody's
make.
happy. They're
Yeah.
all high-fiving, and I'm just walking out the room like, hey, "Good luck, guys."
Did you learn anything there?
yeah.
Losers are on their own.
Don't go against the maniac.
Yeah,
He was raising every hand.
that happens. Luke on the button, raising with pocket 8. Speaking of raising, take down the blinds.
Quick folds.
Look, you should get that feel though. See what happened though? Raise, they fold. Raise, they fold.
You want him to practice that motion?
I'm just saying, yeah. You know what? If you do
No,
it enough
I think
times-
I think three-handed he has actually. It looks like he started to step it up. It does look like he started to step it up.
Yeah, and don't let that one time. That's the thing. Like people doing what they're supposed to do, and then all of a sudden they get played back. Like Luke played back at him. Nate played back on the one hand with the open ended. And then all of a sudden you say to yourself, "Well, this strategy is not going to work, so I'm not going to do it." And
No, you're right. He's still got some maneuverability.
Yes.
He can still do it a few more times before he needs to shut down.
right,
And if anything, if he does it a few times, gets a couple chips back,
right,
then it's like nothing
right.
happened.
Advantage,
Nothing-
right,
Nothing
exactly.
happened in the first place.
Yeah, I love to see those players who do that. Like they'll make those plays, they get hit up once or twice, and they get the chips right back, and you're like, "Huh? What the hell?" Like,
I once saw a guy chip up from like 200K to like 500K, uncontested,
right.
and he just was raising every other hand, and nobody.
Right.
I was short stack. I couldn't play back at him.
That
But,
is the theory of the bubble that
when
people play.
I saw that, and I was
Yeah.
like, wow, I
Right.
learned something big that day for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
This
And
guy
that's
literally chipped up from 200 to 500.
the skill part of this game is to know when to and when not to do that.
Oh, that card just flashed 100%. I just saw Nate's. He's got a queen in his hand.
Your eyes are better than the
I
readers.
just looked up for a second and saw it. It was like on the rail. Yeah, I saw it.
And he doesn't want to give it back. And that's great. Players
Oh.
always like that.
Like, Hector, like, give me. He reach over, like, give me those.
If it was a 3 or 4, it's that card flashed, and they just give it right back to the dealer.
Yeah.
When it's an ace, queen, or king, no, nobody saw that. They just want player wants to keep it.
I didn't see nothing.
That's
I
my
don't know.
card.
I didn't see nothing. Is it still sketchy? I hate the bubble. I mean, yeah, bubble play can be tricky, and especially because, like, I believe that on the bubble you need to do the opposite. If everybody's tight, you should step it up a little bit.
Yeah.
If everybody's aggressive on the bubble, you got to
Tighten
tighten
up, yeah,
for
yeah.
sure. And it's even like the stakes are at their highest, I think.
Right.
At the bubble,
It's either money
and
or
then,
no money.
And then, like right here,
Yeah,
is another
correct.
spot where the stakes are the highest, obviously, because the difference between first and third is like 2,000 or 3,000.
Right.
But on the bubble specifically, it's zero or money, and
Big
so
difference, yeah,
the
big
stakes are
difference.
pretty thick at that point.
Yeah, and there's
tension is-
I like those players who don't play. their mindset is I play to win, and I'm not really caring if I bust on the bubble. It doesn't matter to me.
Those
Yeah,
are the scariest.
because you know, you really shouldn't play to mid cash.
Yeah,
And I think a lot of people do, and it's good to mid
course.
cash. It's a bonus, and I see some good faces here.
Yeah.
The ICM is lame. Yeah, I mean that's true. Sometimes I mean, I am a negotiator. When it comes down to like chopping a tournament, sometimes I myself not always an adamant for the chip leader being, you know, ICM. Like I'll negotiate. Like listen, if there's a shorter stack on it, I'm not gonna give them just free money. Like oh yeah, here's the numbers. If I got chips, I'm gonna use them. Their equity. I'm gonna use it to my advantage. You know. And there's always that one player who really wants to chop. That's the person you attack. You want to chop? All right, give me $300. I don't care.
I have. I've been the guy who's like in this scenario. I've been the guy who said no and busts next.
Yeah, that happens.
I've also been the guy who said no and then wins the whole thing. That's a great feeling.
That is a good.
But overall, I think if somebody wants to run numbers, I'll always say okay and see the numbers, and then you can always negotiate at that point. Because if you do say no, like you said, if you say no, you might be like, what if? And these guys will be like, what if we give an extra $100 each?
Yeah.
You know, you might make a couple hundred
right.
on top of your ICM. So
and I've been on the shortest stack where I definitely want to chop because guaranteed money is better than
like better than the next payout.
Right.
Yeah.
So.
But
there's different scenarios.
There's no risk in seeing the numbers.
Right, never hurts, and it does.
Say no.
It's good to get that seed planted in someone's mind.
Antoine 420, but we were rooting for you, man, in that hand. We made a great call, Antoine 420. Ranked 29 in the world. Ranked 29 in the world. If my traps have hold.
Yeah, if you won that one to hand, you know, obviously.
I mean, we were talking about how you played it right. You played it perfect. You trapped on the turn. It was not a great turn card because it did fill out a flush there.
Yeah.
And you made the correct play, and Luke picked up equity.
Yeah.
Flush draw.
It's just one of those
unfortunately,
lucky
he got there
rivers.
River, bro. But good job, bud.
Yeah.
You played. We thought you played great, Anthony. Antoine 420. Ranked 29th in the world.
I know you got that in my
Smash
mind.
Brothers.
All right. So surprisingly, the three-handed the chips have gone around, but nobody's actually talked about a chop. I and myself am a fond, like, I look at the person who is the chip leader when, like.
Well, they're the one you gotta say. You want to talk to the guy with the most chips and be like, hey, you want to chop?
If you're ready, and he says
no,
no, then
ultimately it's up to that guy.
Right.
That's the guy who's it's usually going to rest upon.
All right, so Luke went all in here on this flop. It was 3-8-6. Luke has Jack 9. Nate has 10 high, so
he had a bottom
pair, but that's like.
It's gonna be tough.
Yeah, he folds. Not worth it. Even if you're right, you know, it doesn't make any sense. I like Luke's finally.
He's stepping it up.
For sure. That's what he's supposed to do. That's the thing I've been talking about. I've been preaching for the last half hour.
Attacking. I'm pretty sure he's chipped up a little bit.
Yeah,
from the
in a hand, right? He probably right back up to maybe 2 mil, maybe.
Or 1 point.
Yeah, something.
1.2.
But that's what you got to do, though. You got to put yourself as a threat, an aggressor, and. You know, let them know. You know, when someone says they don't want to chop, then you become more aggressive. You're like, okay,
apply that pressure.
Pressure makes the pipe burst.
You know what? I just thought of something. If you're the chip leader and they say, I'm thinking again, if the people are like, yeah, they want to chop, you might be able to take advantage of the fact that they're kind of scared.
Yeah.
They might be playing scared because
now you know. That's information.
Yeah.
That is information.
For sure.
Luke with 8s, another pair. Let's go. He's all in? Yeah. Well, let's go. Three-handed, all in. Worth it. Take down the blinds. That's overpressure. I mean, it works.
But he's definitely applying that pressure.
Yeah, what you doing? What you got to do?
Definitely applying that pressure.
And he wasn't the bun. He was the big blind in that spot. So
it was a raise and a call, and he just ripped it.
Yeah, rip it.
That's another 100K to his stack, bro. Look at this.
Yeah.
There's a mil. There's 1.2 plus all them chips.
Back to the chip leader.
Yep. If he's not chip leader, it's very close.
Correct. Yeah. We just had the chip counts out there, but that just changed over 2 hands. So it can change over 1 hand. You know, like from the penthouse to the outhouse, or vice versa. You know.
Yep.
Chip in a chair is a good rule. We're at 20K, 40K. So you're looking at 100K in chips every orbit, and this three-handed. So that comes around quick. Make some decisions. Get lucky. I think I'm going to win a tournament this week. How about that? You can see me here next Friday.
That's great.
Anyone from the chat who heard this, ask me if I won a tournament.
I'm rooting for you.
Thanks,
We'll
buddy.
ask you again next week.
Yeah. Do 7-8. Oh, we're not on Friday. We're on the next week Friday, you and I.
It's a Friday or a Saturday?
It's a Friday.
I'm on a Saturday. I think I'm on the first Friday and then the second Saturday.
Okay.
I don't know. I'll have to look at it. Just get back to you.
Saturday. Because I know next week it's gonna be me and Steffi Mo, guys. If you're watching, come back next week Friday. Stephanie and myself. See?
That's you guys Friday.
Yeah,
That's me
right.
Saturday.
That's this week.
That's this upcoming.
Correct. And the week following
yeah,
that is what I just said.
That's what. Yeah. That's what I was saying.
Duh!
The second one. I said the second one, not the first one.
You said Saturday. I said 2 weeks from now it's you and I again.
I said second.
It's the Andrew and Oak show.
Agree to disagree. Oh.
20K, 40K.
Oh,
what?
Monday.
Ah. Stephanie and I next week, Friday. Come watch the show. Yeah, it is. Stephanie's like, it is. You ever see her watch her kill somebody on her show? It's so funny.
I got him.
So surprised. Oh, my God.
I got him.
Oh, my God, I killed him. I'm like, oh, well, that's what's supposed to happen. You're excited. You're excited.
I got him. Ooh, Dave with queens. Wait, Nate raised? That's a big raise.
Huge.
Queens is one of those hands that hasn't always been showing correctly.
It's
so
going to be huge. Yeah,
he
pocket kings, pocket queens on this has been off a
jack.
little bit. You're right.
Pocket
so.
kings was a king queen.
Yeah, there's no way he folds
and there's
queens
no way
there.
Dave folded.
No way.
There's no shot.
Yeah, see.
It's literally impossible.
I remember, right? Luke folded queens. What? On the 6-high board? That doesn't make any sense. You guys in the back have been off. But it happens, right? Nobody's perfect. I mean, I sometimes am. When I wake up, I'm perfect. Pills.
Pills are good. It's a line from Dumb and Dumber.
Oh.
Pills are good.
The best
He was
line in that
having, like,
movie
a heart
is-
attack or something. He's like, give me my pills. He gave him rat poison, thinking
Oh,
that
right,
it was
right.
his heart pills or whatever.
The best line
Pills are good.
in that movie is, so you think I have a chance?
What's that one? What is all that 1 in a million talk? Such a great quotable movie.
Dumb and Dumber, he got $10 million, right? That was the movie Jim Carrey got paid.
Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels.
Yeah, Jeff
I don't
Daniels.
know. Was it 10 mil? And then they had a
That's what he,
box full of IOUs. These are just as good.
No, in real life, he wrote a check for $10 million. Jim Carrey wrote a check to himself for $10 million, and that movie on November 7th got paid $10 million to star in it. I want $10 million. Queen Jack versus
Sounds
Jack
great.
10.
Who doesn't?
Domination Nation. We haven't seen this too often. Luke senses it, bets, and wins. Didn't even get the chips out before the hands folded. There's always that, like, you know, they show the 3 cards, the 3 outs, but there's always that bluff out factor that you
Yeah.
can't.
Yep.
He could win with the bluff.
Don't account for that equity.
Yeah,
The bluff out
and there is equity. There's Stephanie, are you in the chat? All right, good. My phone's charging over there. Lurks. That's why I didn't respond. Sorry. No wonder. I wasn't ignoring you. Oh. Duh. Silly me. We get attached to these little things that we call portable computers. They're no longer phones. I don't even know why we call them cell phones anymore. Hey,
Ooh,
Steph!
We're off to the races.
Deuces! Oh!
Steph's favorite hand. Luke's got it.
It's
Who's
a
gonna
pair
hold up? I already
versus
know who
ace
you're rooting
8.
for. It says Luke has 205K, but that's incorrect.
There's no way. All right, so Jack,
Oh,
10. Deuces
boy.
are good.
Ace 8 or 10 for the counterfeit. Oh, my God.
5.
Oh, boy. Deuces hold for the big pot. Wait, that's against Nate? Those are the 2 big stacks.
That's crazy.
That might be donezo
Yeah,
for
Nate is eliminated.
Oh,
How did
boy.
How did this happen? How did Dave
I looked
ladder
down
up
for
here?
2 seconds.
Nate had over $1 million in chips. He just jammed it
Nate
with
has
ace
at
8.
least, Nate has at least 700 or 800.
This was all pre-flop, though. How does Deuces
Nate
make that call for your tournament
I
life?
think Luke shoved in. I think Luke shoved it.
Yeah, Luke did
Deuces.
shove it, but I'm saying, how do you make that call, Deuces?
That's going to be tough.
Risky, and he survives. Like you said, there could have been a counterfeit there. The flop was Jack, 10. And Hector doing a good job counting out just to make sure. Like, I can see that happening if you made a deal for the chop and the money, and you're like, okay, let's play for the trophy, and then you get it all in. But I don't See how that hand just
Wow. Luke
playing so patiently,
with
and all
the
of a sudden,
monstrosity.
What a-
He has to have 90% of the chips.
oh, it's
bro.
over now. I mean, now we're heads up.
Oh, boy.
Dave, well, what did Nate get for his great performance today?
All right, what's the over-under on amount of hands played between these two?
4.
Over-under 4?
Under 4. They chop it up.
I feel like it might get to 5 or 6.
I think it's going to rain outside.
Nate, third place, 1898. Good year.
There, it's showing right there. 18. That's almost
1898,
2K.
what a good
That's
year.
pretty good. Amazing. What is like a quick end to a. You're playing so great, and all of a sudden you just lose it there with
I mean,
ace
it's a
8.
flip, man. He
It's
lost a flip.
It's a total flip, but
But it was an ace king.
unnecessary.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah,
I'm saying. Like, you didn't
yeah.
even see the flop. I mean,
Hey, listen, man. He was tired of Luke's stuff. He was tired of Luke raising every other hand. Luke stepped it up with the aggression factor. We were talking about it. Nate with the psychology factor. I'm not taking this anymore.
all right.
There's other factors.
Oh, now look at the
involved.
hand. Oh, there's all in the
Oh my
call.
God.
Yeah,
Instantly?
kings.
Is it kings?
Yeah,
King,
well,
queen.
king,
King queen. Isn't
kings
it?
on the graphics is king queens here,
How
guys.
do we do this today? Today's one of those days.
Luke's
boys and
gonna win
girls.
with pair of 8s.
Luke's gonna. That was
Over
one
under.
hand.
Yeah, it's
It
it.
was
One
one
hand.
hand?
7,
Oh
5,
my
8,
God,
10.
This could very well be over. in
Trey
one-
on the
one heads up-
turd.
One
Bing.
heads up hand. Luke
Pocket
is your
8s.
winner.
Luke goes 2-2.
Cool hand, Luke.
Wire to wire. No
Wow.
chop. Takes it down fully.
One hand of heads up.
Everyone on Luke's team gets free drinks tonight.
Dave, second place, 26-36.
Wow.
Luke, cool hand, Luke.
That's
First
a good
place, 42-67. First place, no chop. Feels
show.
good.
No chop.
First place, no chop.
Yeah.
One hand. And there you have it.
What would I
folks.
do with $4,000?
Party.
Yeah.
Party like it's
That's
1999.
right. Yeah, go into another tournament. Jump right into another tournament.
Should we do the thing over here?
Go for it. Yeah, go
Do
for
the
it.
thing? Yeah, but the lighting is kind of.
Oh,
not
yeah, it is
lighting.
bad.
How do
He's
I-
already gone. He's done his shows already.
There we go.
There we go. Hey, thanks.
Wow, what an exciting display of poker today, huh?
Yeah,
That was
so
fun.
listen, they all played great.
Yeah,
Congratulations to everyone made the final table.
We had a little bit of everything. We had some good play. We had some good raises. We had some coolers.
A couple
had some
coolers.
coolers.
Couple
Sorry.
coolers. Right.
Sorry, Antoine.
But it wouldn't be
420.
fun watching this game if there wasn't any coolers, though,
That's
right?
part of the excitement,
Yeah.
right?
As an
Yeah, it is.
observer, I mean, it doesn't feel good when it happens to you,
Of
but
course.
the other side of that coin flip is when you catch
Terrible.
that 1 out or flush.
Terrible when it happens.
Yeah, double up. So
Four-liner. So, as we said, next week coming up, we do have the Moneymaker Tour. Moneymaker Tour starts February 15th.
really important.
Event number 1, the Mystery Bounty. I'm reading off the thing. There's nothing here.
Right.
Event number 1,
saw that.
Mystery Bounty. There's nothing here. $500 buy-in.
For 250,000
$250.
guaranteed.
It's going to be all weekend. You can buy in Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It's going to be the start of a great series. Everybody who's come and played the Moneymaker Tour, I've talked to many people. They love it. Moneymaker Tour is great. Tony Burns runs it. Very, very cool dude. Very nice. Decision-making tournament director. I couldn't think of the word. Tournament director.
Tournament
Great
director.
guy.
Yeah.
Moneymaker, also a fun guy. A lot of people like to come and just to have a chance at taking down the champ. You know, the Moneymaker.
Right.
He's gonna be in pretty much all. He plays a lot of the tournaments. He's got to be in every other one. Should be fun.
Right.
Yeah.
That's it? You're on a roll.
I'm out
Keep
of
going,
breath.
buddy. Keep going.
I'm out of breath, bro. I don't know. Yeah. Woosah,
Wow.
yeah.
All right, so tonight, cash games were open until 5 a.m. Friday and Saturday night. Come play cash. The tournaments, we have a nighttime tournament is running as well. We have a bounty tournament tomorrow, 250 with a 50 double green chip bounty.
We're
That's
gonna be live streaming that
$50,
final
right?
table as well.
Live streaming. And then all next week for the Moneymaker Tour, we're on every day. So hit that subscription button so that way you'll be notified when we're on.
Like, follow, subscribe, all
Right.
of them. Hit all the buttons.
Next week, Friday, be Steffi Mo and myself, Oak Tree.
Don't hit the big red button.
Don't ever hit the red button, right? And that's all I got. Thanks for showing up today.
Had a great time. Thanks, guys. Everybody who showed up in the chat, much love.
Appreciate
much
it.
appreciated,
Really
man.
do.
Everybody, we had
Yep.
a lot of fun today, guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate y'all showing up. And see you next time, yeah?
Well, click the button, buddy. Click.
Oh, there's another.
Click-
Oh, that's
click
the big
the
red
off
button.